Hey everybody, this is the rare serious video from me. I'm going to read what I wrote because that's the best way for me to organize my thoughts and really say what I mean. Please bear with me. I apologize to all the people in the TCAP community and especially the women. I have behaved inappropriately with so many women in the community. I can't even remember them all. I apologize to all women on the internet over the years that I've propositioned. The sketches I did with Kelp Pill and Tiffany Lockhart were way too sexual, with me having them say very sexual things. I've taken those videos down. I apologize to Molly. I went to her video and commented on how her breasts were bouncing. I apologize to the great Babsby for the times I made her uncomfortable, trying to get face pics from her. I've been way too sexual on the live streams with people I call my friends, like Rotus Chew Tootsie, Erido, and Scarlet Ebony. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty, objectified, or in any other way uncomfortable. I apologize for any comments I left on videos where I was overly sexual. I apologize to anyone I may have left out, and I know that your pain is no less than anyone else I have mentioned. I haven't done this just on YouTube either. I've done it on Instagram, putting some very suggestive comments on pictures of women I found attractive. For most of my life, I've had a fetish for genies, harem girls, and belly dancers. If I saw a pic of a woman that was dressed that way, I'd fetishize them. I'd say very sexual things to them. 100% propositioning them. Some women told me off, and others suffered in silence. That's unacceptable. I do the same thing on DeviantArt, sexualizing left and right. So many times I can't even count. For years. What's even worse than that? I've hit the like button on pics of little girls, children wearing the same types of outfits that turn me on the most. The person who was alerting people to my predatory behavior first in a video and then through emails was not a troll, but someone trying to blow the whistle on me, which was the right thing to do, and it should be applauded. Sorry, sip of water. When the video exposing me was released, I completely blew it off in a cavalier fashion, blocking it and getting it taken down. Even getting my friends to help me do that. I was so much more concerned with my reputation than doing the right thing. I privated my more sexual videos when I should have deleted them right away. I thought everything would blow over and I could put said videos right back up. Avoiding humiliation was much more important to me than acknowledging what I had done like a real adult would. When I saw the Google Drive and saw in black and white just how creepy and selfish and perverted I have become over the years, everything compiled and in front of my face, I couldn't pretend how I acted was right anymore. No more bullshit excuses that I'd always told myself. Those walls came down. I knew I was an asshole. There was no way to deny anything. I fucking hate what I've done and the person I've become. It's repulsive. My own actions now make my skin crawl. I was raised in a Christian family where I was taught to respect women. I was taught to protect, not predate, children. I left the church years ago and I must have left the lessons of respect behind. What a stupid thing to do. Anyone can say they've changed and aren't going to do wrong anymore. But my best thinking, realistically, got me here. So that I can really change my actions and thinking, I'm going to start seeing a mental health specialist. These issues I have need to be resolved so I don't hurt anyone else. Thank you all for listening to me. I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be sexual. I'm going to make sure I'm respectful to all the women I meet on the internet and in person from now on. Thank you for your time. I hope you can forgive me, but if you can't, that's fine. I'm sorry.
Nachos, everybody. What's going on? That's the first time I've opened with something. And, yeah. Listen, I tried the Premiere thing. I was using it from Streamlabs. Couldn't figure it out. Now I've got two weird things going on. Jesus fucking Christ. Listen, I do apologize, but if you don't forgive me, that's fine. Hey, baby. Hey, Here to Party. Here to Party's doing fantastic chat log readings. They're horrifying, but in a very, very entertaining way. We've got so many people in the chat. We've got Dinesh. Hello, Dinesh. Hello, HW, my Baylor. My way Bay. SJ Maple. Got a lot of little fun little peeps. And I did not think anyone would be up because I was looking at the fucking thing, world clock. Oh my god. Oh my god, Mike Pence is in the chat. Everybody hold on to your breaths. Oh sweet Jesus, and it's Wes Morn. Hold on. Hold on just a fucking single second here. Let me get my fucking shit together. Boom. Boom. Everyone gets a wrench because Mike Pence was the only one that got a wrench and then everyone got pissed off. It's 10 p.m. Where are you, Dinesh? That's cray. It's like the morning in America. It's like 6 p.m. over here. So I assume you're over to the right of me if you look at a map. But yeah, we're gonna do an apology extravaganza. But seeing as there's people in the chat, I did a bit of fun little clickety clackety, beautiful. Like you've seen my merch. My merch is fantastic. Um, I did a bit of fucking around. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, we have a Mike Pence. Don't even start that. I live in the woods. I don't talk to strangers. There is a embargo. Not an embargo. A fucking hit out. A bit like a poet assassin for this book. And you'll see, I don't want to get in trouble. Everyone knows his name. Come on, we're not stupid. But I don't want to get in trouble. So, this is the book we are all looking for. Anyone who can get that, send it to Wes Most and he'll give you money. I'm not giving you money. Times are tough in the Mourne household. Get this book. It's called The Next Threat, The Poems of Jorrun Comedy. And I have spent a lot of time clicking, clacking around online looking for this bullshit. Can't find it anywhere. Like, you can't even get it from fucking Books A Million. My Pence, it's not Dublin. It is, let me think of somewhere. There is actually a hangar not far from me, but I don't think you can get on one of those little planes and get over here. What's her name? Earhart? Amelia Earhart, you're way to me. But, The Next Threat, it looks fantastic. It's got very, very vivid, like poetic, if you will, artwork. And the little blurb, incoming! Hello, Eddie Spaghetti. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, do you think it's a shell scam book? It never existed. Jorrun just used it as a front to commit tax evasion? I don't think he's that smart. Stefan lives in New Bedford, Massachusetts. He enjoys singing, playing guitar, acting on stage, and in independent films. So we've seen all of this. We've seen him sing, we've seen him play guitar, we've seen him act, and we've seen him in independent films. He has performed his poetry at open mics, featured and hosted them. Features and hosted? Well, like, obviously, if he performs his poetry, he clearly features himself. That's a bit of a... He wrote this himself. And hosted them, and has participated in benefit shows. Who do you think, like, what do you think it benefits? It's probably like, fucking save poetry in Massachusetts or some bullshit. He's currently working on a book of short stories and a novel. That would be fantastic, but there's no proof of that. If anyone, I'm sure everyone has seen the Milena stream. His book, or short story, or whatever, is fucking terrifying. Like, people were genuinely concerned about him. He's fucking weird. But, I don't want to go to Mike Pence's house. Mike Pence, where do you live? Oh, hi, Callie Slime Bucket Lady. Witch Lady, apologies. Get yourself a mask. Get yourself a ring the bell, ring a ling a ling fucking choke bag. Get the whole fucking shit. Get the whole fucking shit. I am not with a way with words today. Oh, I have to tell everyone what's wrong with me. I'm supposed to be in work today, for 11 hours, and I amn't because I've gotten bitten on the knee by an insect, and it is literally the size of my breet. Like, I cannot walk. It's a disaster. And I'm sitting here, I'm on my bed, I've got my leg up on a pillow, and it's absolutely enormous. Like, I'd show you guys, but you don't want to. It's absolutely hideous. It's oozing. It's fucking gross. And I fell asleep with frozen broccoli, a bag of frozen broccoli fillets on it yesterday. And I woke up to a big mess, but that's a different story. Yeah, the whole thing is a fucking mess, and I am here, and I want to shout at someone, and who better? I was supposed to be at work. That's the real reason. Listen, it's just a tiny bug bite. I want to stream Jorrun all day, every day. So, can you blame me? Can you blame me? Oh, come on, you piece of shit. Right. I am going to... What? How did this jump so
New. Every
far
time I see a
ahead?
new name, I'm gonna.
I think I was watching it in my sleep. I know, right? It's so bad. I have no idea. I must be very, very allergic, or just like I've got beta male blood in me, and it is so fucking painful, so stupid, and it's just right on the joint, so I can't bend my knee. It's very, very sexy. But yeah, apology call from the beginning. We're gonna see how far we get, and yeah, the new West Most video is today, right? Or the Hanson video is today. It's like 5 a.m. my time. Or sorry, 1 a.m. my time, I think. Times are weird. But you've got a lot of woods around your house, Mike Pence. Do you have a garage? Do you know if you have a garage? Do you have a basement? Because that's probably where I'm going to end up, right? Let's start
Most had
this.
been tipped off, and knew that Jorrun would be exposed as a predator. West did not know the extent of things until the following day. The call was recorded. Despite knowing what he had done,
What is with insects this summer, Callie? Slime Bucket Witch Lady. CSBWL. That's what I'm going to call you. It's so much easier to say. CSBWL. What is with bugs, right? We need to get that fucking summer out of our lives. I hate them. And I've never had a mosquito bite before this summer. Ever in my life. It fucking sucks. Mike Pence, what are you doing? What are you... Oh, come on. I'm going to start banning people. I wonder, can I put you in a timeout? Ha! I can. Don't make me do it, dog. I'll do it.
Jorrun acted like he had done nothing wrong. He refused to apologize.
Sorry, already pausing it. Chris Hansen show tonight, 5 p.m. PST. I'm not working tonight. I'm also not working tomorrow because my leg. And I will probably stay up to watch it. Because what else do I have going on? Come on. I've got soggy broccoli to clean up off my floor. Other than that, nothing.
For his behavior. Jorrun was dismissive and took it as a jealous troll. This would all change just 2 days later, when Mac and Cheese released the Google Drive. Jorrun would suddenly change his tune, and feel the need to apologize in an effort to save his channel.
That's another thing I want to say. Mike Pence is hounding me for a pic. What's new? But I have no idea why when I put up the premiere thing it was just my face. That is my little YouTube picture. I'm not that conceited. I'm kind of conceited. But I did not mean for it to be a giant selfie. I'm really sorry.
This was Friday, July 3, 2020.
Oh, I love that face. Answer the phone, Wes. Lazy motherfucker.
Hey, bro. What's up, bro?
Oh shit. You were calling him. Answer the phone, Jorrun. He was trying to make you wait for it though. He was like, don't act like too much. Come on. Play it a little bit cool.
I'm a fucking mess right now, kid.
All right, take a deep breath. I think you're overreacting. I don't I think you're overreacting. I mean, I see what she wrote, but that's
I hate that here to party. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. And then he calls him kid, right? It's like, oh, chill out. Or does he answer it and say, hey, kid? Hold on.
I think you're overreacting. All right, what's up, bro?
Hey, bro.
What's up, bro?
Hey, bro.
I'm a fucking mess right now, kid.
All right,
I'm a fucking mess right now, kid. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna call my coworker that took my shift. And when they ask me how I'm gonna go, I'm a fucking mess right now, kid.
take a deep breath. I think you're overreacting. I don't
Look at him, like, he's already, like, pushing the alpha thing because West was like, take a deep breath, and he took a breath out because he's the alpha dog. Mike Pence, are you my mother? Jesus. I'll call you later, Mom. Chill out.
I think you're overreacting. I mean, I see what she wrote, but that's just her opinion. What is she going to prove to people, that you guys had a flirty conversation?
I don't know, dude.
He tries so hard to be cool around Wes. I mean, listen, we all try to be cool around Wes, but like he does not fit the bill. It's not working.
First of all, I will say this. I'm glad I'm talking to you, because if there's anyone who's been through deeper shit and more shit, it's you.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I mean,
I'm glad.
I've never been through anything. I don't know what. Well, tell me what happened. Is this something that?
Yeah, I'll tell you everything.
Yeah.
So, what happens is, a little bit about me. You'd figure this out anyway if you didn't. I am the stereotypical sensitive artist.
Blech. That is the worst thing that could be said in that particular moment. Like, and he knows he's not being recorded, right? And that's acceptable or whatever. But why would you say that to another man on the phone that you just called bro and kid? And then he says the worst thing ever. And it's, you're gonna find it out. I'm kinky. I'm kinky. Mike Pence, you're clearly not my mother if you're sending me money. Okay, you've passed the test. Yes, sensitive artist. He's a sensitive artist, you guys. Don't blame him for sending pictures of his cock. He's sensitive.
Didn't. I am the stereotypical sensitive artist.
Mm-hmm.
So I take things hard, that's too hard, worry too much, all that shit.
He didn't worry enough, though, did he? He didn't worry kind of at all until people started calling him out, because that was his big thing, right?
So, start talking to this chick. Everything's fine. It's gonna come out anyway. I'm kinky.
Fucking Christ, Jorrun. It's called a little bit of fucking class, man.
Fine. It's gonna come out anyway. I'm kinky.
Yeah, you are, you fucking
I'm
weirdo.
very kinky. So there you go.
What was Wes's response to that? Okay.
Okay.
I'm very kinky. So there you go.
Okay. Hey, DJ Teacup.
We all have our fetishes. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, but I mean, I had Muse call me out for being involved in BDSM. Yeah.
I've said this before. I'm gonna say it again. Instead of Muse moving in with Wes, get Jorrun to move in with Wes. How fucking great would that be? You give him the fucking list of rules and he'll come all over them. Then he'll start eating your shit and he'll start like bringing genie shit over. And you're just trying to make toast and he's in there rubbing on all the fucking lamps and shit. It'd be great.
That wasn't something people knew about. And if anything, that just made my DMs light up more. So again, I
Cool.
think you're
Cool.
If that's all that happened, I mean, saying that this adult man is kinky, how is that going to harm you? I think you're overreacting.
Yeah. Well, let me just give you the breakdown. And if you still think so, I will definitely respect that. Anyways, So everything's going great. She's sending me this pic, that pic. No pics of her face. I'm like,
Wasn't the first picture, like, wasn't her face in it? You know? Like, I don't understand why he's so obsessed. In fairness, he should have seen the first giant red flag was the first picture. My pants, we're doing Jim Rout on your channel. Send me an email. Or come to my house.
I really want to talk and hear your voice. Doesn't want to do it. Really want to do video. Doesn't want to do that. There's kind of a warning thing to me. I heard what you said, but I'm like, eh. So,
What?
she gets me to get...
This part boils my fucking blood. I heard what you said, you know, about respecting women, and I was like, nah, fuck that. No, she's a nobody. She's a groupie. Fuck you.
What's that?
What do you mean you heard what I said?
Well, about what you said about, you know, don't push her and stuff. Let her
Yeah.
be comfortable and stuff. I'm like, I don't know. I just felt my antenna was going.
So Wes said, don't push her. You know, don't make her uncomfortable. And I said, eh. So I actively wanted to push her. Weird.
Going up. I'm like, why doesn't she want to do it? Is she hiding something? Because now, of course, I'm been so paranoid about trolls. And you said it wouldn't be a troll.
Yes! Get your said it wasn't gonna be a troll fucking tote bag only on High Morn. Let's have that like this.
And
That's a long and.
you said it wouldn't be a troll.
Jesus Christ, that took forever. Hey Shins. Hey Omega Heber. I see you everywhere. And now you're here. How great is this? What a day. Yeah, taking Wes's advice is way too beta. Come on. I actually just take everything Wes says and do the opposite, and my life is fantastic, so everyone should do that. It is the exact same cadence as so YouTube doesn't drop the ball. It's the same as, you know, my father was there, you know, at least physically, like, calm down. Kelpie! Gin and tonic! Gin and tonic! Hint, hint! Hint, hint! God, that hurt my voice.
I'm sorry. I have to get a little angry.
Hold on. I said
What?
what?
You said it definitely wouldn't be a troll, this woman. Meanwhile,
Whoa.
she is the king, queen.
What do you mean?
I think I can hear a smile in Wes. Me and Wes were besties. We go way back. Oh yeah, I'm a cheap date. Cheap date. Cheap date. Call me. Call me. He does that in the weird fake apology, and it gives me the fucking creeps. Yeah, and if you're just popping in, I got bit by a fucking bug, and my leg is now the size of my own head, and I can't move. So that's why I'm doing this so early. But yeah, he's pissed, man, and you can kind of hear Wes being like, really, trying not to smile.
Queen.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh,
Well, I mean,
it's like
this
a
person
Lorneism.
apparently just
She's the
got my
king
trust
queen.
so they could hit me with this big message at the end.
Okay, so let me recap it for you.
Yeah.
That's really weird, Heisenberg, because I actually picture Wes most as Nosferatu. Wesferatu. Nosferatu? Fuck it, we'll come back to it. We'll fucking ballpark it. Come on, be fine.
So what you're saying is you talked with this girl.
Yeah.
She sent you pictures.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Eddie Spaghetti says his anger is always leaking out. It's always leaking out, and if you read Melena's stream, she did one of his short stories. He's a fucking time bomb, man. He is going to fucking... I don't actually think he'd do anything that bad because he's too much of a little bitch. But, like, he is just angry at the world, and he's angry at himself, you know? He's not going to... If he doesn't fix shit, He's going to have a very hard time.
To get your trust.
Yeah.
And then you told her that you were kinky or whatever.
Yeah.
Which, you know, big fucking deal. You're a grown man, and she's a grown woman, you know. Clearly not 13 or 14 or anything, right?
Claim to be 28.
What?
Claim to be 28.
Okay, so I mean, told you that.
Weird thing to say. Weird thing to say, claim to be 28. It's very similar to supposed to be 13. I mean, I only accept dick pics if your dick is lying on your driver's license, so I can verify. But yeah, you gotta be careful with this shit, Jorrun. Come on.
That they were of legal age.
Shin. Don't make me do it, dog.
So fucking what?
Yeah. Well.
Also, hold on, Shin. I did something for you, and I spent hours in Photoshop, and hours meaning at least a minute. And then I realized Joey already did it because I was pissed when I saw it. I was like, this has been done before. And yeah, Joey did it. But hold on, I'll pull it up anyway.
And as far as and I just want to say, as far as me saying that it wasn't going to be a troll, I mean, you understand I'm not actually Negrodamus. I can't tell the future. But what I was saying is, you can't look at everything like it's a troll. But of course, you know, there are still rules, and you have to be careful and everything. What I was saying though was to back off and not push things too fast, too far, too early. Because everything should go in a natural progression. You know, within 3 or 4 days of talking, then you initiate phone contact. But giving out a phone number or email or anything like that to someone in this day and age, someone can look up that phone number and track you that way. So people are leery about shit like that. So I completely understand why someone would be uncomfortable wanting to hop on a phone right now, especially, and look at it this way. Someone's sending you nudes first, right? Then then they're gonna give you a phone number or some way to contact them. Now you could connect that to that person, and then you have something to hold over their head. So it's completely natural.
Not gonna lie, I didn't know how to spell Negrodamus, but now that you've said that, I'm gonna write it down. You said you weren't gonna be Negrodamus. That's my new merch. So hold on to your breets. Hold MUS. I'm not joking either. I am not original. I just steal other people's jokes, like this one, which was Joey's.
I mean, I know you said you were worried about trolls, but think about you know what she's worried about, and she said that someone had exposed her before or something like that. So she's going to be just as leery. So, but I think, I mean, if that's all that happened, I don't think that you have anything to worry about. She's going to tell people that hey, this grown man talked to me, a grown woman, sexually after I sent him nude pictures of me. Let's get on.
Oh my God, Shin. Right, back to the clipping I go. That is smart though. Oh, because then you could have the whole theme tune. Nice. I'll work on it.
Let's jump on them.
My thought process is this. Let me just get this out, please. This is all my worries are not stressing me. I was already going nuts from trolls and how much it's fucking impersonating me and doing stuff. Now what's going to happen is every time, and again, that's why I started this off by saying I'm a sensitive artist. This is how stuff affects me.
What?
I am going to, that's why I preface this conversation by saying I'm a sensitive artist and how stuff affects me.
Mm-hmm.
But from now on, every time I put up a new video, I'm going to be looking fearfully in the comments for bullshit. I'm afraid if I do a stream, it's going to be constantly trolls popping in.
That's how I go through my everyday life, Jorrun. That's ridiculous. Oh, Eddie Spaghetti, I wish this was a video call too. That would be so fun. Oh my God. And you could see all the stress size. You could see what he's finally snorting. Jesus. I would love if Mini Syllables interview was a video call. That would be great.
I'm afraid if I visit a friend's stream and someone is going to go there and go, this guy.
Yeah, and Wes, you were the one being like, we dogs, bro. We dogs. We boys. It's weird. I wonder is he like Lauren and doesn't really understand what's happening now? Like, does he still think mac and cheese is a real person? That'd be great.
Guy is bad for women, which, by the way, I didn't say
Heisenberg White, you need to do a series of historical Jorruns and just take all his lines and make them fit into historical timelines.
anything that was non-consensual within the kinkiness. I didn't force her. You know, this guy, my dicks were very unflattering, unlike yours.
Wait.
Wait is right. What a fucking thing to say to another human being. That's really fucking strange. And also alludes to the fact that he's assuming, I assume, about your dick pics, but it also, like, alludes to the fact that he'd seen them, which is really weird. Wouldn't it be great if he was just Muse in disguise the whole time? That'd be great.
Wait, hold on, what?
The dick pics I sent of her weren't great.
Oh,
Of her.
well, just say that's not your dick, dude.
Okay.
That
He knows in that okay that that's not gonna work. He's like, okay, that's not my dick. That's not my O face. That's just that's me standing on Lego face, you know?
that's the worst of it.
Makes so much sense.
You sent some dick pics. You know, okay.
Stupid idea, though, to take a dick pic without, like, the proper lighting. You need your ring light. If you could put your dick through the hole in the ring light, then you've got, like, the perfect illumination of every single colour in that rainbow. Hello, dear king. Nice to meet you.
I am just, I sent you the whole thing. So right above that was the pic of what looked to be a woman with a dick coming out. And I was
out of her pussy, like she was having sex with some dude.
Come on, Wes. Come on, Wes. You know better than that, Wes. You're such a fucking troll. I love it.
No, she-male.
What?
That is my favourite, because you've got Wes mini-syllables. Wes-syllables. Oh, no, I don't want subtitles. Are you crazy? I want the woo-woo. What? That's a genuine what as well. He can't believe he just fucking said that.
Sex with some dude?
No, she-male.
Wait for it.
What?
That would be... Oh, it even kind of sounds like a lightsaber at the end. Wes, you're a very talented artist. I need that as a fucking ringtone. Imagine the looks I'd get. No, she-male. Whoa, what? Hello? Hi, Mom. Yeah, I'm just picking up pizza. Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, they're
And I'm
bros,
like,
though. They
okay,
can
the
laugh
first
about
picture you sent me was the one with the dress
Woo.
pulled up and that one a pussy.
And there was
And
what?
then suddenly this last pic, it's breast and a cock. And she's just like, I'm going to warn all the women about you. You can't prey on them, which...
Did he say woman? Did he say woman? Hold on. Maybe the woman thing is a stress thing.
like, I'm going to warn all the women about you. You can't prey on them, which...
Hard to tell.
Again, everything was consensual. You know, there was no phrase talk or any shit or whatever. But, I don't know, dude. I just worry. This person seems to have way too much time and just wants to do some sort of full-time thing to destroy my rep. Like, how can I even be myself? How can I even go to a stream and flirt with all the girls like I just normally do? How can I...
You don't. You don't. If he actually came into a stream right now, I can't imagine... Like, what does he have to add? Not that I have anything to add. But what does he have to add to a conversation that isn't either a room reference or a fucking disgusting, flirty grossness? You know? And not cute gross, like Mike Pence. It's gross, like Jorrun Comedy.
trust anyone new. Every time I see a new name, I'm going to go, is that a fucking troll?
Well, is there any girl that you, like, spurned or anything that would have a reason to...
No.
Someone that's jealous because you're showing attention?
Flirting rights are human rights, alright? That's gonna be... Hold on. I'm getting my fucking third wave of merch. This is great.
To someone else or anything like that?
Wes, I pride myself on being a good person, follow the golden rule. I'm
Boo!
not perfect. You know, obviously I love really beating up on Lauren, but I try to be nice to everyone. I try to be respectful to everyone. I have had, up until recent,
Hold on. Hold on. I need to read this whole thing out. This is fucking golden. Roman guard to Jorrun Pontus Westlake after returning to the tomb of Jesus Christ 3 days after to find out he's gone. You said there wouldn't be the Son of God. Can we get fucking whales in the chat for Heisenberg White? That's my whaler right there. My fucking white whaler. Fucking hell.
way, this past month, it's been rare people even, like, insult me. I had one or two people, like, insulting my talent level, block them. And,
Where are those people? I need to know the people that were making fun of him when he was still on the scene, because they my people. They my people. They're like Portuguese to me. They're my people.
but this is fucking weird.
And so, and I just want to, the worst thing you sent some, can you identify anything in the background?
What is the worst thing he sent to people in the chat? What do they think? What do they think? What do you guys think? Do you think it was the coupons pick? Do you think it was the unerect pick? Do you think it was, yeah, like the one with the pinky? Do you think it was the one with the writing? Or was it the O face? There's a lot there. Hey, rage-filled virgin. You ready for your wrench? Don't fight it. Well, that's a creepy thing to say.
Of the pictures, are there, like,
No.
no diploma on the wall or anything like that where they'd be able to?
No.
Okay, so you didn't send anything like that. You sent what, like one dick pic, 2 dick pics?
A couple dick pics with her name on it, not mine. Stuff where it couldn't even really be identified per se as my body, now that I think of it. Definitely didn't tell her what state I was in, didn't get my phone number, didn't get my address.
Okay.
So I got that going
And
for me.
no.
I think the coupon pick was bad too. I think that's there. That's up there though. Like the writing on the cock, that was a weird one too. I'm not sure which one was grosser to me. Probably the coupons, or the cute pons, as Wes likes to call them.
No tattoos, no face, no nothing like that, right?
I did send her.
Another question. Well, you're welcome, Rageful Virgin. I almost timed you out because the buttons are so close together, but I didn't. If Jorrun did have a tattoo, what would it be? I don't think he'd go full on genie fetish. I think it would be something Portuguese. Portuguese. Maybe like I don't know, like the outline of the country. Something stupid. Joey's teacup, hello. Was the stuff on the coupons real though? Whoa, good question. A lot of people don't. I don't think he's. Like, do you honestly think he like cooked up with some like a batch of like spunk? Oh God, I hope it's real. Only because that's so much sadder. That's so much sadder. Yeah. Oh my God, DJ Teacup, solid color guitar with a Prince lyric. Yeah, absolutely. Or probably a DMZ. Fucking hell, DMX lyric. Something like that. He would have drama masks. Yes! He would have the drama masks. Joey's teacup, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to write a dissertation on the cum ponds. Yeah, because it's like all on, it's not like the trajectory. I don't know what he was doing. Ooh, hello. Who da?
The
Where's
original
Most?
dick pic was the worst because he sent it along with a note that he had been playing with himself all day, so he was unable to stand at full attention. The ballpoint pen and him holding it like a dainty teacup capped it off.
That true. That true. Yeah, and also Joey said there was way too much, and that's another thing. If he's playing with himself all day and he couldn't get a full erection, then all of a sudden he fucking exploded like a fucking faucet, like a Trevi fountain. Oh no, that's in Rome. I don't know, some sort of Portuguese fountain. It wouldn't happen. Come on now, Jorrun. Who are you trying to fool here?
One face pick. She wanted to see my O face.
Oh,
But
fuck.
yeah.
In that very moment, Wes is making an O face of his own. But it's like a oh god face.
O face.
Oh,
But
fuck.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm
You should have brought this up in one of the calls, Wes. You should have been like, yeah, I'm looking at this coupon picture. Is this all come? Be honest, we're bros. We're bros. I got your back.
dude, that was like the first thing I said.
What?
Don't send a face picture. You can't do that.
She already knows what I look like. She's seen my
Yeah,
video.
well, that's one thing. But now, I mean, you have to.
Yes, Kelp Hill and Joey have recorded the next. Oh, thank Christ. Oh my god. I actually listened to that again yesterday. Jesus Christ. The sketch was so bad. Like, the only thing that made it better was the fact that Jorrun was played by Joey. So it was just like you could laugh at it. But like I would have been so uncomfortable listening to that.
Remember, dude, my whole thing is built on receipts.
Yeah.
If this person is able to show receipts of this conversation and your
Kelpil, is it or is it not the Mona Lisa? Because if it's not a Mona Lisa type of video, you better get back to the drawing board with that bad boy.
face is in there, that's irrefutable. That's not someone pretending to be you or someone creating. And it's not the picture from your profile, right?
No. I'm fucking finished, dude. And you know what?
Fucking
That
finished,
was
dude. I
what
love that.
she kept pushing for, and as soon as she got it, boom.
So all this happened. When was this going on? Because you didn't mention any of that she was pushing for, really pushing for face stuff.
Okay, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
And
Oh,
I
This was
wish
today.
I
Oh,
wish you
shit.
would have said something about that. That picture changes everything, though. That's
I thought that was nothing. I thought that was nothing compared to the fucking dick pic.
well, a dick is a dick. You know, how do you prove that that's your dick? But your dick being above your face in the same conversation.
It's over for me, Wes, isn't it?
I mean, how do you define over?
I don't know. I mean, this person, God, I hope it's not Google Deals. This person is just got such a fucking vendetta. Unlimited time. Keeps popping up. New account. YouTube doesn't block fucking IPs, but blocking a million accounts does nothing. 2 seconds later, Vince or whoever the fuck comes back with another stupid one.
he didn't, like, I find it so ridiculous that he genuinely thought it was Vince. The whole Vince debacle was over at this stage, and he still thinks Vince is there watching Jorrun Comedy and was like, this. Whoa! It scares me.
Does
every time.
anyone else mourn is going to pee and leave the door open so we can guess how large her breeds are?
Well, unfortunately, I was putting something called Afterbite on my kneecap. It's really bad, dude. It's gone all blistered and shit. I need to go to a fucking hospital. But I wouldn't mute if I was going to pee. That's the whole gimmick, right? Thank you, Wes. Oh, there.
Now they're coming after me on Twitter. What next? Discord? Where will I go? What can I even do?
Well,
Where will they post my info?
He's he's feeling so sorry for himself. Last night I watched the baked salmon live stream just after everything dropped, and Danny G came on, and I just got like this wave because we laugh at Jorrun and he is ridiculous and should be laughed at. But like, what a fucking scumbag! Like to use these people that are just trying to help, and like he fucked them over the most, and she was so angry, and it made me so fucking angry. Like, how dare he? How dare he? Like, what a prick! And yeah, like, and he's just feeling. Oh, the only person he cares about in this moment is himself. Boils my fucking blood.
And that's the problem. I mean, I know from the multiple times I've been threatened for using receipts. I mean, there's no expectation of privacy in a two-way conversation. So yeah, they can.
You're giving away the bit, Wes. You're literally talking about how what's happening right now. It's a bit like a nod to the audience. It's like you're in Seinfeld and you just looked out into the crowd and went, "Who, me?" Love it.
They can be shared. Luckily, your penis can't, though. That would be considered like revenge porn.
We're gonna have a revenge porn stream on High Morin's channel where I analyze whether or not his spunk is real. Everyone stay tuned for that. That's gonna be a high fucking demand stream. I'm gonna have like specialists on to talk and everything. It's gonna be great.
Cool.
Well, what I'm saying is, like on YouTube, they wouldn't be able to do that. Would they be able to send it to other people as a warning? That's not considered revenge porn.
Oh, great. Great.
Great.
What the fuck am I gonna do?
Because Muse sent my dick to lots of people, and that was not an issue because she said that she was trying to warn people because I was a trafficker. But if she would have put it in that video or showed it during that stream, then I would have been able to get her for a revenge porn. It has to be done with malicious intent to like.
Kelpil, that's a very good question. I'm still sending out emails. I'm thinking someone from like a sperm donation clinic that can analyze whether or not that's possible from a man nearing 50 who, jacks off several times a day. But let's just be real here. The spunk expert is me. It's just me with I'll put on a hat.
Like embarrassed or harmed. Oh, I wish you would have. I wish you would have mentioned.
No, better answer. Walter Bapst. Walter Bapst knows all about cum.
That she was pushing. I mean, if I would have known she was pushing for, what she just kept saying, "I want a picture of your face."
Yeah.
And
that's what she kept saying.
That didn't seem weird to you?
No, the dick seemed far more. I'm like, it'll be me with a silly expression on it.
We had this same conversation beforehand, though. Don't show.
Kelpil thinks I should go to an adult bookstore and find a cashier. Good. Also, maybe if I just go to like a tire store person and ask them about like how they receive their coupons, they'll know all about. Like, he can't be the first person. That has to be like a thing. So he'll be like, no, this is real. Passes the taste test.
Show your face because a dick is a dick, and you can always say that's not my dick. That's not my dick.
I was absolutely not.
Prove that's my dick.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Judge
wow. I was thinking so of what was intimate and what was private.
No,
I absolutely did not get that.
You also don't want to send that to where, think of the TCAP stuff. They would ask them for a cheeseburger in the same conversation where they're talking about sex so they can prove it was the same person. So they can't later say, that wasn't me. Oh, but you happen to show up with a cheeseburger, or you happen to bring Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Shin, do you mind taking your offensive slurs out of this chat? The term mermaid is frowned upon. Please. Oh my god, I can't believe I've had to call this out. He's a man, he's a fish. You cannot call him a mermaid.
That's why they would ask for something like that. So if you're being asked for she just said, I want a picture of your face, like, send me a smiling selfie, or was she more specific?
She said specifically.
I don't think that was semen, says Shin. I agree, I don't think it was semen, but Jorrun's great-great-grandfather was a seaman. Whalers in the chat, yo!
I want to see her old face. And actually, at one point, she says, I want to see video. I'm like, you're not giving me video. I'm definitely not. She wanted a video of fucking me jacking off and my face like this. Oh.
Oh my god, imagine if we got a video. I would never stop crying. Hey Sims, I was watching your stream earlier. It's very fun. I love the Snoop jog. If anyone hasn't seen that stream, go to the stream just for the fucking image. It's beautiful.
Wait, so
Hey Michael Mendoza!
you were jacking off?
No, not on camera.
No, I'm saying you sent her pictures of you. What pictures did you send? Because you left out the face thing in the beginning.
Okay.
What pictures? Be honest. What did you send her?
Yeah. A couple pictures of me, a couple pictures of my dick, before and after jerking off.
Who? Who requires a photograph after jerking off? That sounded weird. I never say that. It's very American. After wanking yourself off, you want to send a fucking photograph? Are you insane, Jorrun? Like, who does that? Am I missing out on something? I tend not to look at penises after they fucking... Oh god, I feel ill. I'm not even going to finish that sentence.
A pic of my legs and a pic of my face. I think that's everything.
I mean, if it wasn't for the face, I think you'd be fine. But with that face in there,
Wes, you're a fucking liar. You're such a liar. Come on now. It's bad for your teeth, lying. My mother always told me that. But it was for the greater good, so I accept your apology.
and I mean, I'm looking at what she, do I still call her she? I don't even know at this point.
Yeah.
I'm looking at what she wrote, and
Rude, Jorrun.
I need to tell you something. There are a lot of women in the TCAP community that are broken and have suffered sexual assault in their past. I know that's true.
Do you know what's the weirdest thing, Dear King? Is that the aftermath photo, which is a fantastic term for it, and the pre-performance, they're not that different. Like, there's nothing really... If you put them side to side, you could mix them up and they'd be like, yeah, okay, I believe that that's the aftermath photo. It's awful. For some reason, the leg pick is most offensive. DJ T-Cap, is that the Captain Morgan pose? So that one makes me laugh because his legs are actually quite hairy. But yeah, it's a weird thing to send people. Like, do you think they're still on his phone in his library?
True. This isn't the community.
I've heard those words from someone.
And Shin, this isn't the place to start like floating your memoir titles, okay? You know, take out a Reddit post if you want to start. If you want to start on your memoirs, write the book first and then think of the name.
Where at some time, I don't remember who or when, or what the circumstance was, but yeah, go ahead.
This isn't the community to prey upon women and flirt with them.
See, maybe Joey said he's crying in the aftermath. Maybe he just had a little bit of spunk and then he was crying so hard it diluted it and spread it all over the coupons and himself and his legs and his arms and his hands and stuff. Oh, fucking hell.
I mean, so when you see what she wrote, do you think that maybe any of that's true?
Let me put the book up again.
To be 100% honest,
yeah.
To be 100% honest, Wes, man to man, I don't prey on music.
Not praying. Do you think maybe some people are seeing the flirting as too much in this community?
I don't think.
Has anyone said anything to you? Well, the only thing I can think of is the response to that one video. I don't remember which one it was. Which one was it?
Mm-hmm.
You did it with mini syllables or kelpil. I can't remember.
Kelpil, yeah.
And I remember the reaction of that was pretty polarizing.
Mm.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that was the one that had the most
Jason
amount
Spears.
of thumbs down.
Yeah.
Tale of 2 inches. Okay, so let's change the story up a little bit. It's now Jorrun's memoir. What are we calling it? Are we calling it Sad Man, Sadder Penis? A Tale of 2 Inches? Or anything else? I'm not smart enough to think of something. I've got to workshop it in my brain. BRB.
although I don't believe there was any actual complaints.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
fuck off.
the thumbs down would probably be the complaint. People wouldn't want to leave a comment where you could identify that they were unhappy with it, you know?
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I was just chalking up to the theory that the Cornville Mafia had finally found me.
You're insane, first of all. Oh my god, 2 inches for 3 women. The Tale of 3 Women. This is fucking... I'd read the fuck out of that book, though, let's not lie. Someone should try to interview him.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
only a theory.
I mean, I don't see that happening.
And I don't know. I didn't think Vince was going to find me, and here we are.
Well,
He
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
didn't, dude.
So, I mean, in your mind, is this person really upset about what you're doing, or is this just an
It was the best of times. It was the worst of penises. We need to rewrite Tale of Two Cities and just put in Jorrun words. And then every time there's a bit of a lag, just put in a yaha. It'll be fine.
excuse?
I would
Send it
say
back
this.
and go.
So I will credit myself with being very good at noticing people's reactions. I do flirt a lot with all the women. If someone is not...
Apparently, yes, Sims of Teacup, but it is Heisenberg White has a conspiracy that it's a tax evasion front. But apparently, but it's sold out everywhere, and by sold out, I think they just never had any to begin with. But I have tried everywhere. I've tried Amazon India. Looked everywhere. I did find one though in Norway that you can't buy it because they don't have it. But it was 279 fucking Norwegian crowns, which is like €30, which is like what, $25. And you're like, come on, bro, it's only 180 pages. Get fucked.
not into it, I stop. I notice carefully.
Fishes, wishes, and basement dwelling bishes. An attack on Jorrun Comedy. Wes, I assume that's the name of your next documentary. Oh my god, I'll do a face reveal, honey, even though my face is already revealed. I'll do any kind of reveal you want if I can be a talking head in that documentary.
Their reaction. First of all, because I don't want to even bother. You know,
Little 3 women.
somebody like, obviously, I'm very good friends with Kel. Road is someone who's very reciprocative, whatever the fuck.
This is my favorite thing. Oh my god. This is the fact that he can't say reciprocal. Oh my god, this is great.
Kel. Road is someone who's very reciprocative, whatever the fuck that word is. And, yeah. Reciprocative, whatever.
Receptive? Someone who's
receptive
receptive?
and someone who...
Or reciprocate?
Someone who reciprocates, in other words, gives it back.
I know what reciprocate. Yeah, I do reciprocal mailings every day for work.
Well, there you go. I just couldn't quite say the...
Well, there you go, Wes. I couldn't say the word. Is that a problem? There you go. You know what I'm talking about. Why are you hounding me like this, dog?
Yeah, so you're looking for so as far as you know, all the women that you flirt with are receptive to it and they're fine with it and they return it back.
Yes.
So then
Yes.
So then
I pay very close attention to that shit. I pride myself on that shit. I'm not interested for a few different reasons.
So then
I don't want anyone to be uncomfortable.
I can't imagine, I mean, the whole don't judge a book by a cover, but I really think you should in this case. But, like, who would walk in and buy a booklet? Because, hold on, there's a thing here on the thing. Don't be a dick. It says it's 108 pages and it's 5.3 ounces. So you're going to pick up a booklet named The Next Threat and it's got a bomb on the front. Like, who is that appealing to?
So that in your mind,
Come on, Mike
this
Pence,
is
don't be like that.
more than likely just a bullshit excuse someone's using.
It really sounds... I mean, when I tell you I'm shaking and I'm worried and stuff, I don't believe the quote-unquote accusation. That is... That's some...
I have found the women in this community to be completely recyclable. And I pride myself on that shit.
somebody who's, you know, elevator doesn't go to the top floor.
Someone who's searching for a
So,
reason.
Yeah,
To kill an alpha
Yeah.
bird.
and I don't know, dude. I mean,
So what's
first of all,
your,
just seeing a dick there is unnerving enough. But
what's that?
You and me both, bro. Seeing your dick was the most unnerving thing of my entire week. Like, it's fucking terrifying. And all that man-made spunk. And not man-made as in made inside your man.
then seeing the dick there was unnerving enough. That was enough. But then accusations, now I'm going to do all this thing and ruin your reputation. Like, what do I try to do? I mean, I try to make people laugh. I want to make people laugh, and I enjoy flirting. And money would be great. That's it. I have no fucking weird-ass, you know, desires. I have no evil. I'm uncomplicated in that way. I like to entertain. I think like you like to be creative and come up with good quality stuff. You know, that's it.
I also think it's a bit weird to compare yourself to, like, another creator that clearly puts a lot more editing skills. Maybe it's because he didn't have his video card or whatever the fuck, but he was planning big things before Wes had to ruin it. All I want is sex, admiration, and money. Is that too much to ask? That's exactly it. Well, the money's nice too, but all I really want is the sex and admiration, and I want to get away with everything. Come on, Wes, help me out.
And I love it. I love the attention. I've made amazing friends.
The
I had
sun
incredible
also
conversations.
rises, but
You being
Jordan's
one of them,
penis
people telling me
doesn't.
like what my content means and how much they enjoy my content, and they think well of me as a person. So I don't want to lose that shit, but fuck.
Well, I mean, so that's what I'm saying. What is your move, though? Do you, are you
I
going
don't
to
know.
do what I was going to do on New Year's Eve and pack it in and be done, or do you just go forward and say fuck it? I mean,
Well,
Say
it's
fuck
for a
already
moment there.
it's already out there now. So, right? I mean, whoever
Completely unnecessary whistle on behalf of Jorrun.
it's already out there now. So, right? I mean, whoever she or Vince or whoever it is, has your dick pics and face pic and how bad was the
How hard would it be to convince him it was Xavier? Like, I feel like with a few more dick pics and stuff sent to him, he might believe it was Xavier.
conversation?
Not Harry Potter and the
you
Half-Chub
told
Prince,
me
very good.
you're also into BDSM. It was pretty much just regular stuff. I like to be called master. I like to be served. I'm dominant. Da 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 da.
Are you a dom? Are you actually familiar with?
I wouldn't serve fucking Jorrun Comedy in a cafe. Do you know what I mean? Imagine, oh my god, he is the least freelance dom I have ever seen. It's just, oh my god. Actually, imagining him buying something off you, like even in a shop. Oof.
BDSM and
Domnipotent freelancing in you. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. I've been a dom / master for years now.
really? So I mean, like when I say you're actually like you studied and like the whole contracts and all.
I won't say I studied. I don't know
Hey,
Gordian
after supper
rules or
biscuit.
anything, and that way I guess I'm more of a freelancer.
Okay.
But yes, I absolutely have women who have called themselves my slave and are masters and obey. And
So you're not.
do.
That wouldn't be a dom. That's a master. So you're more master slave, not dom sub.
Yeah, I guess you could.
In his head right now, he's going, there's a difference. What? Wes, have you done the necessary studying to be a dom master?
Say.
Okay.
I am not that. Like I said, I've never studied any rules, and I know I have met subs in the past who it's like, here's the gigantic book of rules, and I'm like, I'm not interested in all these fucking rules.
Oh well,
But I know for some other people that's their thing.
What do you think Jorrun's safe word is? You know, when he's got like the mask on with the zippers over his eyes. I bet you it's Wes.
The sub, the whole thing with the sub is that, it's not just about being the submissive. It's what the dom brings to the table. Because the submission is earned.
Yes.
So that like the master title and the dom title. I mean, you know this. I'm not telling you anything you don't know, but those are earned over time. So yeah, they're like with my there was like a
Fuck your sub rules. That's going to be on the back of the freelance dom t-shirt. But like, imagine being like, okay, if we're going to do this, I've got some parameters, and he's like, I'm not reading that shit. You crazy? Fuck no.
a 4-page Google Doc of like a rules / contract, because it's a partnership.
You gotta protect yourself.
Well, and that's the other thing, like with Muse, and the reason why her ex didn't go to jail for.
Maybe it's incoming, baby. Well, that's more of his cum sound, I guess. Safe word whatever Jorrun says when he's done with. Whoa, fuck. Every fucking time.
Remember
Hey,
West
time.
video premieres today, Thursday 7 o'clock Central, which I believe is Sunday 5 a.m. there where Morn lives in Denmark.
You're getting closer, Club. But yes, Wes's video today at Thursday 7 o'clock. Is it not 5? I thought it was 1 a.m. here. Either way, I don't want to fucking talk over it. Or not talk over it, stream over it, because I want to be there. Actually, there has to be... Is there a reminder on? Hold on. BRB.
Domestic violence is because they had a contract, and when you're... it's not domestic violence if you're agreeing to be beat and asking for it if you don't do A, B, and C. But, I mean, to get back to your thing, what is your plan? I mean, what do you do? Do you preemptively strike and you let people know that, look, this happened and you might hear this, but let me tell my side, or do you just...
What a good question. So when this first happened, half an hour ago, whatever the fuck it was, I'm like, that's it, I'm quitting, I'm done, everything's nuked, I want to go back to being a private citizen, I'm a sensitive introvert, I don't want to deal with any of this drama.
You're not an introvert. I mean, that's just... Come on now. He's not an introvert. I think we can all agree with that, right? He's a sensitive piece of shit, but like, you don't go to an open mic night if you're an introvert, do you? Do you? How do you know?
I hate it. And then I was a little bit more like, all right, let me talk to people, let me get this out, let me get some cooler heads. And that makes me feel a little better. I do still feel shell-shocked. I do feel like I'm not going to be...
Okay, there's a lot of people in the chat making fun of my accent. It's rude. Because you all know Jorrun will be all up in this bitch. He has loads of Irish women. He's dated loads of Irish women in the past. Fuck you.
I'm going to be scared and or freak out if I go to anybody's stream.
Kelpill, yeah, he never once told me what he likes to do with a partner. But the partners buy him lovely fitted sheets. So, I mean, you don't need to do shit if you're getting free sheets out of it. And I bet you she bought them because she'd stay over there and they were fucking crusty as fuck, man.
I feel like now I have to have, like, one eye open.
Well, I mean,
I hate the idea.
I'm just honestly, with the dick and face pic out there, I completely... if it were me, I probably would, at least take a... Me personally, I would take a break, and because like with the Vince thing, that was something he was making up.
I didn't
Get better, Morn.
Thanks, Shin. See, that's how you do nice things for people. Thank you, Shin. Aww. Shin, you're my favourite. Everyone, there's a fire sale on the Shin's koala pillow. Get your Italian koala pillow, because if Jorrun says they could have koalas, get koalas. Hey, Gorilla Face.
And I had proof that it was a lie. All of it was a lie.
Everyone needs to say where their grandfathers are in chat. This is a Jorrun stream. We need to know everyone's ethnicity. Come on now. You're all Cubano until proven otherwise.
And so I was able to do that. But I don't know how to combat pictures of my dick and face. And I really don't.
Wes, do you want the Negrodamus merch or not? What do I have written there? Yeah. You said you wouldn't be a Negrodamus. That's going up. That's going free with every shin pillow. How does that feel?
I don't know what to do in that situation. I don't really know.
Well, that's not words I was hoping to hear from you.
Well, I don't. I'm not.
Like, he's not your fucking mother, Jordan. He's not gonna sit down and hold your hand and say, "Oh, you poor pet, like, you poor little thing. Came all over those coupons, you're probably exhausted, and now you have to deal with this, you poor little dearie." Like, get a fucking grip, man.
Not experienced with this kind of thing. I mean, when Muse was showing off my dick pic, we were in a, quote unquote, in the early stages of what could have been a relationship, and she wanted to see my dick.
Dear King, are you a merman? Are you mermaid, dear King? But ciao, ciao bella, dear King, I assume.
And so she saw my dick, and
You're also interesting. I'm just Irish. This is fucking shit, man. I need to have a well, my boyfriend's Lebanese. Does that count? But yeah, I'm just Irish. Irish. Lame.
so that's, and she's an adult and everything else. And when she was showing it to people, like, they wanted to talk to me. So I never.
I love how Wes is also being like, listen, get your dick pic out there. Just circulate it around. You will get breeds. Just go with me on this. There is a fetish for people who are obsessed with coupons and tires and ballpoint pens. You're going to get all the big ladies. See what I did there?
Never brought it up. She brought it up in a couple of streams, so I talk about it when we're reviewing a stream or whatever, but it wasn't something that I talked. She almost was trying to threaten me with it as if she was 16 years old when I.
Can we call Jorrun Big Energy? It's like a beta version of Big Dick Energy, but also Bic pens, because that's... See, I'm Jorrun Comedy. I like to explain my jokes.
Sent it to her, and she was going to put me on blast.
Hey, here to party. Sorry, I'm pausing it all the time. Here to party. Are you forgetting the Native American heritage in John DePay?
Yeah.
But I really don't know how to handle that, and if this person.
Wench Toast's video drops at 2 a.m. Switzerland time. I will finally be famous.
Yes. Thank you, Jorrun. Thank you for the money. Wench Toast's video drops at 2 a.m. Switzerland time. Ha! Yeah! I'm not seething with rage.
If it's Vince or whoever, dude, or Vince and his sister, who the fuck knows? But
do you think Vince and his sister were sitting at home being like, how do we like get this guy? I know. Let's get a dick pic, and us as siblings can enjoy this together. You are very beloved, Shins, almost too beloved.
If they do start going and warning people in TCAP, I that might cause some, just because it is a community built around. There are a lot of comments in chat, like especially during Clobber streams, where people are saying that they themselves were victimized at a younger age, and so laughing at Lorne or Dan Allen or any of these guys, it to them it's like.
Yes, dear King. Didn't he say he was like good looking? He said something and he was like, well, I am good looking, but I'm not something. And you're like, okay. I mean, nice confidence there, boyo.
Getting a win against the person that they were vulnerable against before.
Excuse me, Kelpil? Would you like to expand on that? That's very interesting. Very interesting. Maybe I could get her in as the spunk expert.
So if someone's going around and saying, "Oh yeah, this guy's a predator," and let me show you.
Yes, Shane. Never heard someone describe themselves as beloved before. It's the ones who would say that would never say that are the ones that are. But yeah, I actually thought that as well with John DuPay. I'm listening to his chat log on Here to Party streams, and he won't shut up about the fact he's such a good kisser. I was like, bro, if you have to tell people you're a good kisser, guess what? You probably kiss like Jorrun's penis when he's pissing, which is to say, like a washing machine.
It could upset some people. It could make people just and not want to hear your side. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you want to preemptively strike or just step back and wait for it to happen and be more.
Yeah, Wes, that was about Lauren, right? He was like, he's got like a flat butt. My butt is round and Latina, and you're like, oh my god, Joey will vogue for me, vouch for me. That's very strange. What?
I heard that Xavier got $100,000 per dink pic received from Jorrun. Can anyone confirm?
Thank you, DJ Teacup. Holy Jesus. And I think if that is true, it's a deal and a half, because look at the amount of content we've got out of them. Look at the amount of content that he got out of it alone with all that spunk. I have never, outside the porn industry, I've never heard of anyone making their own jism for a photograph. Fucking hell. If that's true, that's really sad, man.
What do you mean by preemptively strike?
Well, because you really have two options. You have two options. You can either ignore it and wait for something to come up, and then you're like, okay, well, yeah, but let me explain my side.
Dupé has to be Italian because his name is Johnny Santoro. Can you think of a more Italian name? Can you? Shin? No, you cannot. Ah.
Or you come out first and say like, hey, you might hear, and I really don't know. I really don't know how that would work or what you would say, but basically, let people know that they may hear or see something about you, and that you were misled, and you just kind of explain that you.
Heisenberg says Jorrun's perfect soulmate, Vince's sister. What was her name? Frances? She's just as funny and also doesn't know proper grammar. Need a legal advice. I think so, but can she get her hair up in a high pony? Does she even have her ears pierced? These are the questions we need. Would she buy fitted sheets for his fucking crusty ass bed?
You were misled by a person, and and it was all a guise just to like embarrass you or whatever. Because then when their video comes out, it cheapens it cheapens the whole thing. It's the difference between someone apologizing, coming out and saying, hey, back in 2009, I made some racist tweets and I did blackface, and I'm really sorry, but I've really learned my lesson in the past, or having it found out, and then you going, oh, man, I've really learned over these last 3 hours since these were found, and, one of those guys gets canceled, and the other guy gets to keep his, he keeps his job, and people accept that he.
Did I tell everyone that Steer Music on Instagram liked one of my photos? Because that's the thing that happened. He still hasn't accepted me, though, the piece of shit.
Learned a lesson because he preemptively apologized versus after the fact.
Yeah.
But do you really believe that this
Holy.
person is?
What happened here?
The alpha male personality type goes with the alias bad boy. He's the macho guy who exudes confidence with a tad bit of aggression, who is outgoing and demanding and definitely very sexist. Sensitive artists with larger than usual dicks and bad lighting.
Was there more to that? The alpha male personality types goes with the alias bad boy. I thought you wanted a bad boy. Jorrun is not a bad boy, though. I don't even think he's not even lying to himself with the bad boy thing. Like, that's not happening. But yeah, it's yeah, I mean, he fits. He thinks he fits all of this. He is kind of some of this. He's aggressive. He's outgoing. He's very sexist. He's a fucking piece of shit, man. Do you know what we should all do? We should all go out and buy Socrates Smith's fucking poetry book. Get him into the fucking New York Times bestseller list.
It seems like they're pretty dedicated.
Yeah. Very
Do you think
fucking
these people are? Do you think it's the same person?
I pray it's one person. I would hate to think it's a fucking team. And again, that mystifies.
It's like the Avengers trying to take down Jorrun Comedy. Like, what does he think other than the fact that he's a piece of shit? So he doesn't think he's a piece of shit. He thinks he's flirting with the girls and they all are very recyclable. But he he there's nothing to gain from taking down this piece of shit. You know, he unless like he truly believes that he's beloved. But like if that's the case, why hasn't Clobbering Time been taken down? He's just been put in YouTube jail. But he's out on probation now. It's great.
Me because, like I said, I'm nice to everyone. Like in that conversation, I didn't do anything quote unquote wrong. It was two consensual adults doing what they wanted to do. But the fact as a person is this kind of like hatred and obsession. I mean, yesterday when Chef, who was my best friend, he knew I wasn't going to be there streaming.
Poor Chef. Chef does not like deserve any of this. It's really fucking weird. When you're the alpha male children, everyone tries to take you down. That's very true. I miss Brandon.
Like, are you in my stream? I'm like, no, I'm in an open mic right now running the sound. I'm going up to the stage pretty soon. He's just like, some.
Are you down with that, Sims? I'm not sure. You seem uninterested.
Someone is here, and he sent me that, and it's a person, and the person was actually doing, I mean, it was a very small screen, but doing a decent impression of me. And the fact that he was being sweet to Cat G, who obviously is so sweet, and going through shit, and flirting with Rhoda, it was almost worse, Wes.
He did an entire stream where he downloaded research on alphas versus betas and read it verbatim. Oh my god. We need that stream. God damn it. Ah. Someone should have taken down all his videos before. But like, why the fuck would you do that? This is so awful. Oh, you love this part? Let me go back. I'm gonna take your wrench away, Mike. You're gonna be the only one without a wrench. How's that gonna feel?
Flirting with Rhoda, it was almost worse, Wes, than if he was insulting me and or trying to ruin my rep. It was somehow worse. And
well, I mean, what did he
banned him, but
what did he say? That was well, so much like you.
Well, at first, actually, he said, "Oh, Kat, I'm glad to hear things are going better for you. I've been worried." And I'm like, ah. And then,
what the fuck is that noise about? Oh, so he was like expressing concern about a member of the community, and I was like, ah, what a piece of shit. Didn't even mention her ass or her tits. What the fuck?
"Oh, Kat, I'm glad to hear things are going better for you. I've been worried." And I'm like, ah. And then Rhoda, which Rhoda's got my back, and she goes, "My heart belongs to Jorrun." I'm like, ah.
Okay. So at Mike Pence has been timed out. So at first he was like, ah, and then he was like, oh. So it's you gotta, is everyone on the on track? First ah, then oh. No, first oh. No. Fuck's sake. First ah, then oh.
But Chef said that it was quickly obvious that he wasn't me. Because, again, it was just a quick screenshot. He goes, the guy was trying to flirt, but with him it came off as creepy. He said,
oh, dear Lord, Jorrun, do you hear yourself?
he was trying to flirt, but with him it came off as creepy. He said that
No
the guy just
fucking
didn't have my
shit.
charm.
Oh, okay.
Which, to me, strikes me as a very Vince type of thing.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, there is an art to what I do, if I say so myself.
Oh,
and part
absolutely.
of it is very much...
Yikes! Oh my god, listen to Wes's response to, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm your biggest fan. I've definitely not only watched one stream where I inundated you with fucking donos about how you're an asshole.
There's an art to what I do, if I say so myself.
Oh,
And part
absolutely.
of it is very much, you know, noticing how the girl goes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with Rhoda, it's always the rose kiss smiley back at me. It's always reciprocated. Even Scarlett, who is a little bit more, you know.
That troll was me and it was seamless. Everyone thought I was Jorrun. The only reason Chef knew it wasn't him is because it was an open mic night. Really? It doesn't surprise me. Also, when he keeps saying that there was a troll apologizing for his comedy, I just imagine him going on streams and just being like, I'm sorry. That makes me very pleased. I wish we had Kelpil, Jorrun's stream on Chef's channel. That's where he was also giving a dating advice to guys, you know? To guys. What's the Chef stream? If that's there, I'm gonna lose my fucking breeds, man.
Well, Scarlett gets drunk, and then you get to see the real Scarlett. And
Fuck you. You get drunk on one rum and coke when you're guzzling it, and then you start screaming about Portugal in Salem, you weird bald bitch.
you know, well, Scarlett gets drunk, and then you get to see the real Scarlett, and it isn't to me. I don't mind saying that because there are plenty of receipts, to steal your word, on my videos to prove.
Yeah, no, receipts.
I can laugh a little bit.
Receipts.
Yeah, receipts. I'm not quite as good with receipts as you are, but I.
He's not good with receipts because he comes all over them. Whoa!
Yeah, receipts. I'm not quite as good with receipts as you are, but I do follow my tracks fairly well. There's room to grow, but so
I need to find that stream and just like screen cap the troll Jorrun. Like, is the account still Jorrun Comedy? That would be fucking great. And also, has anyone noticed he keeps saying "but?" He says that all the time throughout these calls and in other conversations. And he says "but?" and I always think he's gonna go like "but boom" every fucking time.
yeah, I am beloved, and I've seen recently, particularly when I reach out to some people, that I am highly esteemed, which touches my heart, really does. But so where I'm at right now is, I'll just say quick. The 3 or 4 thoughts that come to my head is, one, I trust no one new.
Good.
All my DMs are fucking closed and locked down, probably never come back.
Thank
And I am
Christ.
worried about waking up and seeing more shitty comments. Somebody actually
You should
created
be.
a Jorrun Comedy channel with my profile pic. I'm like, YouTube, step up your game because you're fucking shit.
Well, I mean, that's there's.
I love this. Or Wes, the YouTube god, just saying that's a channel name. Do you have any idea how many times I've changed this name? Like, I was Nathan Downvoter for years, and then I changed it like 50 fucking times. I was Robophobe a few weeks ago in Reborn's chat.
There's nothing illegal about that. I mean, look up Tiffany Lockhart. There's
Someone make the Dead Sea Scrolls funny with the Jorrun quote, and we can call all the lost media that.
multiple channels called Tiffany Lockhart. That's not actually your channel name. It's it's a IP address. If you look at your actual channel URL, that's your channel name. Because you could change your name to something else. You know what I mean? So
Need to know how to block that shit.
and yeah, then the picture, and the picture too. They're not going to do anything. I mean, because people have fan accounts and use Chris Hansen's picture.
Yeah. But like, for instance,
Yeah, Wes, I know that shit. I know the way I just described what I'm going through as if I don't understand. But yeah, I know all that. Fuck you.
I was having a magnificent conversation with this black chick from Cali who seemed amazing.
That's all I have to say.
And now I'm like, okay, 5 minutes from now, is she going to go, ta-da?
Here's my black dick.
Wes.
My black dick is bigger than yours, and you're this terrible person, blah, 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 and I'm going to tell everyone, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to be like having one eye open and not feel like I can, I don't feel like I can go to a stream now. I'm worried about streaming on my own fucking channel, although the girls did come through for me very nicely.
Well, I
mean, the
mean,
moderate.
like I said, I really
fun out of this shit.
I really think
I hope you're happy, Jorrun Mirror Channel. You took all the fun out of it for Jorrun. How is he supposed to flirt with the girls now?
you kind of have a choice. You know, are you just either wait, and then
Trying to quietly
wait
eat a cookie.
for it to happen, and then respond, or you know, say just yeah. And it's I don't know how that would look or how that would work. I really don't.
Hey, Joey. Yeah, I'm halfway through eating my cookie. I'm Nathan Downvoter. And I'm here to say I like Nathan Downhour in a major way.
I just know that in most cases, you know, when you're dealing with PR, because I did manage PR, along with, you know, marketing, and with PR, the preemptive strike is always, they always want to strike first so that they get the first word
Kelp will leave it with me. That's a fantastic idea.
in, because after you get the first word in, then it's everyone else's, you know, it's everyone else's job to, now they have a narrative that they have to go off of and prove that's wrong.
Yeah.
But once they say something or put something out, then you're trying to defend yourself.
Shit.
I don't know, Wes. I can't see myself. This might be the wrong thought. I can't see myself doing a very serious video where I go, these were the allegations, this is what happened, da 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 da.
I wish you did a video and he was wearing the suit from the roast. And you could put like a black little like veil over the thermostat. And like make it really, really serious, but at the same time funny. Like little hints at comedy, which is just Jorrun's entire channel.
Not that
I if you're saying you can't do it serious, then do it funny, or don't do it at all. You know, it's really up to you.
I have a feeling I'm either going to not do anything or I'm going to withdraw from YouTube, and I really hate.
What's the difference between not doing anything and withdrawing from YouTube? Was he planning on just ignoring it at this point and keep going? He didn't have pants on at that roast. Would not fucking surprise me. I doubt he wears pants unless he really has to. And when he really has to, he wears like his old father's jeans and rolls them up 50 fucking thousand times. It's not 2010, Jorrun. Turn-ups aren't a thing anymore.
I hate the idea of retreating from YouTube because I've loved it so much. Although I'm very, very glad I did not link my singing channel, which...
Has anyone ever photoshopped like the Easter Island statues, but with Jorrun's O faces?
Brings me so much happiness. I don't want shit following me there.
Yeah.
I don't know, kid. I am just... Thank you for talking to me.
Oh, no worries, man.
Shit. I mean, you were docked. That's a real problem. I know in comparison...
No, I don't know.
This is my world.
I was doxxed, but it was my face and my name. I think my dick in my face would be worse.
Oh, great.
I'm being honest though. Like I would much rather have my name and.
That's a good one, Kelp. But I just think the O faces of Easter Island would be fantastic.
Face doxed than my dick and face, because that means I sent that person my dick. And even though it happens, it's just, you know. And then if you're saying was it like bad lighting? Was that the issue, or?
What a stupid question.
You said it was an unflattering picture.
Oh yeah.
So just shitty lighting. Maybe no one
get it real big. No, it was small.
Oh well, I mean, you sent several, so I'm sure the other ones were fine.
Yeah,
there's the comforting you were looking for, Shin.
So I mean, you know, whatever. Everyone has everyone. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really know.
I appreciate what you were trying to do.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say there, dude. But if there's one takeaway, don't send face pics.
Wow.
Don't do that. Yeah, your face is on your videos, and that is fine, but you can't send a face pic with a dick pic. You just can't do that.
Yeah. Even if there's a lot of text in between.
No, not. I mean, now if you had gotten onto, if you had gotten on like a Facebook call or Skype or something like that, and had a conversation and saw that this person was real and everything like that, and then she's sending you pictures and then it's a different story. But you can't do that. You can't do that first. And then if they're pushing for one specific thing like that, I mean, that's like what they do to what they do to Lorne, you know.
Oh.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I just say get some sleep, and hopefully tomorrow it blows over.
Yeah. All right, man.
All right, dude.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, let me know if anything else comes up. I'll let you know if I see any bullshit come my way too.
All right, man. Appreciate it, brother.
No worries.
Sleep. Wow. Bye.
That is the creepiest. I know it's just awkwardness when you're hanging up the phone. You have to do the Irish thing where you go, bye, 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 bye now, bye, 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 bye. But he just goes, sleep well.
Yeah, appreciate it, brother.
No worries.
Sleep well. Bye.
Terrifying. Okay, is everyone ready for part 2? Oh, shit. Of course I don't have the right fucking thing up. That's fantastic. You want us to do that down the phone to us. Right, so that was the prequel. Number 1. It's like fucking Star Wars.
On July 5, 2020, a Google Drive folder was released by whistleblower Mac and Cheese, dedicated to exposing the actions of YouTuber Jorrun Comedy. After initially denying the claims made by Mac and Cheese just 2 days earlier, the evidence was too loud to ignore, and Jorrun went into damage control mode.
It's my favorite type of Jorrun. Damage control Jorrun.
The following phone call was recorded on July 5, 2020, when YouTuber Westmost contacted Jorrun Comedy on Skype, after examining the Google Drive. Westmost said he would no longer support or work with Jorrun Comedy, and for Jorrun to never contact him again.
Westmost, little bit of an overreaction. Come on. All he did was prey on some ladies. Come on, I thought you were boys. I thought you were dogs for life.
Jorrun asked if he could call Westmost and explain his side. This is the first of 5 phone calls from July 6th and July 7th, dealing with the Google Drive, the harassment of female TCAP members, and an apology that made waves in the community.
There's that face.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, I'm just.
This is worse than like a post-breakup call. This is so awkward. And Jorrun is just, oh my god, he's clawing at any way to get back into the little snuggie Wes has on his chest, like the little things that babies like dangle in. He's like, please, please. Hey, night driver.
Trying to understand the need for the call. I thought I made myself pretty clear with everything.
Well, I suck at typing, so I decided I would rather call you so I can let you know where my head's at and how things have progressed.
What? Why does Wes care about that? Like, what the fuck? Why is he like, I know you're concerned, so I'm just gonna check in and make sure you know where my head is at. Go fuck off, man.
Well, I just want to start off by saying, when you...
Yeah, if you told him not to message and you were done and it was over and he was still, like, he brought this on himself. I don't feel bad at all for listening to these.
You and I talked on Friday, You made it sound like this was all.
Remember when Jorrun spread the rumor I ran an underground nude photo drive? Joey's teacup, was that the underground Weiwo I keep hearing about?
All bullshit, and it was nothing, and you know, I'm supporting you, and I've supported you from the beginning here, and then when I see this stuff come out, this isn't a
Oh fuck, I can't find my snooze. BRB.
troll. You know, Vince called me a troll when I was exposing him for his bullshit. He called me a troll, told everyone beforehand, hey, you're going to hear from this troll, don't believe anything he says. And that's what you did, but you had to have known that some of that, what was being talked about, was accurate. That wasn't bullshit.
I didn't watch the video at all.
Then you need to, because, you know, that's the same shit that Vince would say. I haven't watched the video. Someone put their time and effort into making a video to show some shit that you've done.
This is the thing, right, where Jorrun says he hasn't seen the video. People believe Jorrun hasn't seen the video. I think he did watch it, but he's so embarrassed. He was like, I haven't even watched the video. But also, I asked in a previous stream whether or not you think he's going to watch this thing tonight. And most people don't think he will. I don't know how. I don't know how he's not going to be able, like, to not watch that. Like, come on. Come on. It's Christopher Hansen.
Done. And then when they're showing receipts, that's a little fucking girl that you're liking these comments with the genie fetish. That's not okay.
I agree. You're absolutely right.
So then,
Mike Pence, I will absolutely send you a photo of my enormous fucking knee, and you will never want to speak to me again. It's hideous, and I'm not even joking. It's absolutely disgusting.
when someone's bringing it up and saying this guy has a problem, I saw the comment on Molly's video. That's someone's fucking daughter, and you're talking about her tits. That's not what the video was about. You're a grown man.
You're absolutely right.
What is this community built on, Jorrun?
This is also one of my highlights, where he talks about like trust and togetherness and unity as one. And Wes is like, no, you stupid idiot. It's about making fun of predators. You
Trust and a safe place and
making fun of pedophiles and predators. What is your behavior very much like, Jorrun?
What the fuck, Joey? That's fucked up. Jesus Christ, man.
I went way overboard with the Molly videos.
Not just with that, why did it take you until now? And this is what I was saying the other night. Are you going to get ahead of this? And you're like, it's nothing. This is all made up. This is all bullshit. But now, 2 days later, now when the receipts come out, you want to go and do the after apology. This is what I was saying, the shit that never fucking works. This isn't new information. This is stuff that you knew was out there. You just hoped wouldn't be found, or maybe you had forgotten about, but some of this shit's really recent. You use Tiffany for your own pleasure, and that's not okay. And no matter what excuse you come up with, you know that's not.
Would this be a bad time to ask if Wes could do a voiceover for a skit I have involving, like a fireman? And Lorne is there too, but it's mostly about a fireman and an Irish waitress. What?
Not okay.
Okay, let me see where I want to start here. If you just bear with me. So in the last couple of days, I had a great conversation with Minnie Syllables, where she started doing kind of a...
Was it a great conversation, Jorrun? Or was it an 8 out of 10 conversation? You piece of shit.
Devil's advocate. And I really got to see, she's been awesome. She was nice, but at the same time really helping me see things about my behavior that I wasn't saying. And I'm like, I definitely have to address this stuff. The Tiffany video is down. The one I did after with her in club, the behind the scenes is down. I don't have Tiffany's number. I sent her a long apology on Skype. It's the main way I keep in touch with her. I took down all the comment about Molly, which you were 100% right. I was way, way fucking over the line, and I was out of my goddamn mind. I
Mike Pence is now gone again.
honestly, and this is the best way I can put it, I honestly thought with the troll, this was just the same person who, I'm not excusing me, and I'm just giving you my mind, just so you know where I'm coming from. When this happened on Twitter, I thought, okay, it's the same person who's been on my streams, trying to get in my head, trying to make me look bad. It probably is Vince, da-da-da. With this Twitter thing, I thought, you know what? In my recent videos, I've been talking about the difference between alpha and beta males. I may have awakened some basement dweller. Again, it's just my thought process. Who's jealous, da-da-da, wants to take me down a peg. I've seen people
Jordan,
go after
I want to stop you
than
right there. I want to stop you right there before we go down the Lauren Armstrong rabbit hole up, because this is what this is sounding like to me. Do you believe that any of your behavior is that of an alpha male? Any of the behaviors that you've shown when you're debasing these women, you're using them for your own pleasure, you're going around, and it's not innocent flirting. You're treating these women like objects in a community built around sexual predators. That's not an alpha male. That's Lauren Armstrong with internet access.
Ooh, headshot.
That's how you're behaving. And I don't know what it's going to take for you to realize that, but you need to take a step back from all of this shit and really look at who you are from an outside perspective, because you're talking all this shit about Lauren. All your stuff's about Lauren. Dude, you are Lauren as far as everyone's concerned. That's not how you treat people.
Yeah.
You're not coming off like that alpha male pimp. You're coming off like someone with very little experience who is using people, who got in with these people who are kind of well known within the TCAP community, involve them in sketches so that you can fap to it later. That's fucked up. And then when it was brought up to you on Friday, now whether you want to say you thought the troll and the catfish are the same person, or that doesn't matter. It was made very clear, that last message that they sent you, that was made very, very clear to you what you were doing and what you had been doing. And when I asked you about it, you were like, I can't apologize for something I didn't do. You're not just now finding out about this. So you're telling me you didn't have the self-reflection to look at what that person said, look back at the 2 days prior to what you had done and how you had treated this person.
I agree that this is gold, and it's so perfect, and it's what he needs to hear, but I imagine, and I think everyone imagines, that he's just hearing sirens and damage control and just freaking out. None of it actually resonated with him. And it sucks, because if he actually took all of this on board, he'd be a better person.
You were very demanding of this person from the very beginning and treated her or him like an object. So when people see that and you're warning, oh, it's a catfish, it's a troll, and then they see the other things that you've done, it all makes a really clear picture. What that person did was make me the perfect layout to make a receipt video if I need to. And I don't want to have to do that.
Receipt video tonight, 5 p.m. PST, I think. It's 1 a.m. here. But yeah, it's 5 p.m. there. It's going to be great. And it also has another weirdo creep from the internet on it too, that I've never heard of. So it's going to be great. I'm so excited. Yeah.
But that's predatory. What you did was predatory.
I'm trying to arrange my thoughts here.
And taking the videos down 2 days later after the fact, when it was made clear, Jorrun, what you had done, that's not good enough.
Trying to get my thoughts here.
Stop repeating yourself. And oh God, he's just like Lauren. He's just waiting for his moment to speak, and then he's trying to find the best way to de-escalate the issue, and it's just a nightmare. Oh God, he makes me so mad.
What I want to hear, Jorrun, I want to hear the thoughts that are actually going to make sense, not the excuses, not the other things. I actually want to know what you think and what you're going to do, because you'll be run out of this community, and you know how this community works. You'll be run out of every community you try and join until you do something about this.
Yeah. trying to decide what I want to say first, because you mentioned quite a few points. If you'll bear with me, I would rather just tell you what was going on through my head, whether or not it's stupid. Just so you
Jorrun, if this is gonna be a fucking story about deviled eggs or hot dogs, I'm gonna lose my shit. I don't want to hear any explanations about anything. You know what you put out there, and you know what you did. What explanation are you gonna give me that's gonna make me go? Makes total sense that you're on a 9-year-old girl's page in a genie costume liking it, after also fantasizing about drawings of genies and all kinds of other genies and just genie. What explanation can you give me, Lauren? What explanation can you give me that's going to make any fucking sense? The time for explanations is over. Now you need to figure out what you're going to do.
Okay. Well, so far I've apologized to Tiffany.
You're completely right referencing his notes, because he does. It's weird. People have pointed out, I think Alpha Male pointed out, that he lifts a lot of the shit from even the calls being like the piece of meat comment and stuff. But yeah, he's just finding the best way to get all of this to go away instead of actually looking inward. What a piece of shit. And hello, Erdo, I'm glad you're here.
I have taken down the video. I've taken down the stuff on Molly's. I was thinking very, very seriously about doing an apology video. I had already decided.
So you're thinking about it, or you decided? Because those are two different things. You're thinking about doing it, or you decided to do it?
I've made a decision. It's just a matter of exactly what I want the content to be. And
I never flirted with a women's from Swaziland Morn. You speak excellent American for someone from Asia.
Thank you, Jorrun Comedy. Yeah, thank you. Great. But seriously, thank you very much. And yeah, I speak fantastic English. It's my second language, but I learned it as a baby, so it doesn't really count.
exactly what the delivery is. It's already in the works.
Well, I mean, when I talked to you about it on Friday, you were talking about making it a joke because you thought it was a joke. But now more stuff is coming out, and it's not a joke now. Now it's something serious. And the people who had your back yesterday who were going through this whole thing to figure out who this person was who's trolling you, those people aren't going to have your back.
You know what I've just decided I'm going to do? I'm going to get a giant Swedish flag and have it as the background for my image from now on. That'll shut yous up now, won't it? Huh?
Everyone hates being fooled. And when you have these people fighting on your behalf yesterday, trying to figure out who was trolling you, getting videos taken down, they're going to be pissed. And it wouldn't take any of that stuff up.
He didn't think twice about getting people to take down those videos. Like, he doesn't actually see that as a bad thing. He's like, yeah, but the video was taken down, so what's the problem? And it's like, no. Fucking hell. Like, he sees them as just ways of getting his way, as opposed to people who actually have feelings and will be upset when they realize that they flagged or took down a video that is actually a warning to the community.
Other than the little fucking girl in the genie costume.
I don't know, Joey. Maybe I could get the word Sweden written on it or something. Do Americans not know flags? I love flags. Norwegian flag is nicer. I will give them that. But no, fuck Norway.
Costume. What do you just go and search Aladdin and Magic Lamp and you're just jacking off to everything that comes up?
Yeah, is the answer to that question, Wes. But also, Alpha Male Derek also did a joke, and they were like, we should do 6 degrees of separation with Jorrun Comedy and go on DeviantArt, put in Jorrun or put in Genie and check the comments. I swear to God, I think within the first 4 images of like most popular, he was in one, being like, ooh, sexy little thing, or something fucking equally as gross.
No.
You know it looks like that though, right?
I understand. I absolutely understand. if I talk to you more in depth about the sketch with Tiffany, would that help? Or would...
I'm actually gonna make a Swedish chef image, but instead of the Swedish chef's face, it's gonna be Jorrun's old face. That's another thing I need to do. Oof, I'm gonna be busy.
Would you rather not even just hear about that?
Yeah. Let me hear let me hear about the sketch with Tiffany.
Okay. So the situation with that is, when I started talking to Tiffany, I told her I have 3 sketches. You can pick which one you want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
She said that one.
Okay.
With that sketch, I mean, I hope this doesn't make me sound like an asshole, but it's too late for that. And I say that honestly. No sarcasm. I was not...
No what, Jorrun? I nearly spit out my Coke Zero. No what?
And I say that honestly. No sarcasm.
Swarkworm. No swarkworm, dudes.
I was not, and if you don't believe me, you are very right not to believe me. That was not arousing to me only because my feelings for Tiffany since the beginning have been sisterly.
Oh,
Jorrun,
fuck off.
Jorrun,
That's just how it is.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I've said this before, but if Wes ever said anything to me in that tone of voice, I would shit my pants immediately. You have no idea how many coupons we would need for that mess. I would be fucking petrified. Make a great police interrogator.
You're going to tell me that this person who you didn't know, you still don't know,
Mm-hmm.
who you've talked to a minimal amount, who has a very sexy voice, that you didn't at all sexualize her. Tell me that again. I want to hear it again. Tell me the whole thing from the beginning. Tell me the whole thing from the beginning again.
Should I just switch topics?
No.
Fuck you! Fuck you, Jorrun. You're such a piece of shit. First of all, you call him because he's done with you. And then when he explains why he's done with you and he doesn't like your shit fucking piece of shit excuse, you sigh and say, shall we just change topics? Let's just move on because you're clearly not believing me. He's doing you a favor by taking this call. Oh.
No, I want to hear the story again. I'd like to hear it again. Everything about the sketch. I'd like to hear it again.
Okay. So I contacted Tiffany. We started talking on the phone. I said, I have an idea for 3 sketches. And which one would you like to? You have carte blanche, you choose. She's like, okay, I think the genie one is...
Was that a new sub? It was. Hi, Nicholas Benai. Hello. That was really fun. Although I've been trying to make that work, to change the thingy, but it won't work. Anyway, this is for you, Nicholas. Welcome to High Morn. Buckle up.
the most interesting.
Which one did you offer first?
Hey, Dick Hummel.
None of them had been written, but I said
Which one did you offer
3
first?
ideas. I listed them off.
I'm getting mad again. I fucking hate his tone.
Ideas. I listed them off.
Which
Oh,
one?
one where-
Jorrun, I'm asking a very simple question. When I'm saying which one did you offer first, I'm asking if there was a list, right? Which one was first on the list, Jorrun?
I said, well, the first one I was started writing already was the one with the genie.
Okay. So now let's flip this around.
Now
Now stop. Because, and the reason why I wanted you to tell me again, because I wanted to see if you catch yourself, well, you're trying to put it on Tiffany. Well, I gave her 3 options, and that's the one she chose. But I noticed when we talked on Friday, because you keep information out, you offered her 3. The very first one you offered her was the genie one that you had started writing.
Yeah.
Jorrun, if I was offering you 3 sketches, and you didn't know me, so you didn't care.
Yeah.
And the first one, you would say, I'll just take the first one. So let's not pretend that this is Tiffany's fault or that she somehow is complicit in this. She's completely unwilling.
No, she isn't. Absolutely not. Fuck no, absolutely
so
not.
why would it be included in the excuse, Jorrun? You want to share the blame with Tiffany. Well, she chose that one. I gave her 3 options.
No.
Jorrun,
Yeah.
there would be no other reason to bring that up.
Do you think he would describe his relationship with Wes as brotherly? Or with Clobber? Because he refers to Tiffany as sisterly, and wasn't it Danny G as sisterly? Or like a little sister? And it's like, bro. He only referred to Kelpill as a very good friend, though. Right, Kelp? Hint, hint. Gin and tonic, Kelpill. Gin and tonic.
Other than to share blame with Tiffany. She's blameless in this. All she tried to do was help out a new person who no one knew.
Yeah.
Out with their content, and that's what you did to her. And whether you say that...
Ooh, Verodo. Very apt. And Clobber was his sub. Clobber's everyone's sub. You know, you don't just wear a paper bag on your head out of choice, you know? You know?
Not the case or not, no one is going to believe you.
Yeah.
Dear King, you're my little sister. I'm not sure if you're female or male, but you're my little sister now, Dear King. Welcome. You're like my little. The relationship me and Dear King have is more little sisterly.
I mean, your sketch is so close to the sex talk you had with the catfish that it might as well be the same thing. What's the explanation for the little girl?
I am preparing myself for this. This makes me really angry. I snooze. Most people know that by now, but I bought extra strong snooze. And they're pure nicotine, there's no tobacco in them, and it just takes the fucking head off me, like. So I need to prepare for this. Woo! Under the gum it goes.
I do search very skinny things on Instagram, and I hit the like button on everything. I have
Fucking
never,
lies.
and I don't expect you to believe me at this point, I've never pleasured myself to anyone who was an adult. Ever, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever. Hey,
ever.
Jorrun, you watch TCAP, obviously. Do you not understand how much this sounds like a...
I'd love if Wes, like, quizzed him and be like, which predator do you sound like right now? And he'd be like, oh, the main one, Morn Armstrong. He didn't have a fucking clue. He knew a bit about Dan Allen, Bald Beaver Hunter, I think, and this motherfucker. But other than that, he has... I'd be surprised if he'd even fucking watched the episodes, like. He probably watched just on the Cappening channel, like, a few Predators, enough to get in, you know? What a sap.
a conversation that you'd be having with Chris Hansen? I'm being serious. I never would have done this. Yeah, I just liked every... Lauren said that he talked to every girl in the chat room. Every girl he went and said hi to. I failed to...
Documentary tonight on Jorrun Comedy. Well, featuring Jorrun Comedy. 5 p.m. Pacific time. Get your asses over there. I have decided to stay up to watch it. Because why the fuck not? I'm excited. There's gonna be chat, right? I've never been in one of Chris Hansen's live things. But I'll be there, and you know what I'll be saying? Nachos! Nachos, bitches.
See what explanation you can give for anything. I mean, like I said, what needs to be done is a public apology, where you need to own it.
Yeah.
Because it looks like this person has a lot more shit on you than you're prepared to deal with. They're deep diving. And if you leave anything out, then they're just going to keep coming up with shit. And the fact that you and I talked not 2 nights ago, and you made it sound like it was nothing. There was nothing going on.
I love that. If you clip that, it sounds like Wes and Jorrun are in a relationship, and he just got caught talking to someone else. We talked about this not 2 nights ago, and you promised me there was nothing going on, Jorrun. So what do you have to say for yourself? I love it. I'm gonna like deep fake a phone call where Jorrun's trying to break up with Wes and he won't have it.
You knew. You knew what you had done to Tiffany, and you still kept that video up. You didn't think it would be connected. You didn't think it would be connected back?
Oh. I'm stupid.
Oh, Joey, that's actually really sad. I know a lot of people are blocked from Chris on Twitter, but you'd think he'd unblock all the people that Nicotra blocked in the day. That sucks. I'll put a nachos in the chat for you, Joey. Don't forget. Don't worry about it.
And it really irritates me that when I talk to you about trying to get ahead of this, trying to get something out, because I was on your side. I had your back. You're like, well, should I make it a joke? Is this a fucking joke, Jorrun? Do you think that little girl's parents, if they saw all the genie shit that you're liking, and then they saw that you're liking, do you think they would think it was a joke?
No, absolutely
What about
not.
your job? Would they think it was a joke?
That also fits with the you said he was a work friend thing when you're fighting with Jorrun. You said he was a work friend. What if I called your work? Would they think it's a joke?
No, absolutely
What about
not.
your job? Would they think it was a joke?
No.
Because you know that's how shit goes now. People don't just stop at making you leave YouTube. They find out where you work, they find out where you live, and they make it known. It's predatory. And people try to warn people about predators.
Yeah.
That's what my entire channel has become, against my wishes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm promoting you, and I'm telling people to sub to your channel, and you're preying on women. It's great to have women hit on you and flirt with you on Twitter and like all that other stuff. That's great, dude. But when you're out here doing it to people, you put a fucking timestamp in a video to look at a girl's tits.
Here to party, I'm going to wear my finest Portuguese shirt and my big boy Dom pants and some curly toe shoes. I have to dig them out though. Gotta look my best. High ponytail earrings, obviously, but I don't wear anything else.
My 13-year-old wouldn't do that.
Fucking creep and all. I'm a fucking creep.
Did you apologize to her?
Not yet.
No, because you're going to apologize just to the ones that are very clear, the big ones, and then you can leave all the little ones out. But you have a lot of apologizing to do. It's all here.
Kelpill, I'm actually Joey with a voice changer. I'm one of his alt accounts. I'm going under the radar, going like full deep throat. Ew.
This isn't some minor thing. This is really bad.
Sounds like.
So what's your plan? Not what you thought about doing and now you're doing. I want to know, like, what's your honest, clear plan?
Apology video. And I would like very much your opinion, specific things I should mention and cop to.
Wow. So you want me to co-write your apology video or somehow co-edit?
No.
Jorrun, what do you...
That's such a fake no, because he clearly does. No, come on, no.
Me to co-write your apology video or somehow co-edit?
No.
Jorrun, what do you think you need to apologize
please.
for? Jorrun, what do you think? Because you know more than I do. You know shit you've done that maybe hasn't been uncovered yet. What do you need to apologize for? Who do you need to apologize to?
Wes, please.
All the women in the world. He should just go around with a t-shirt. I can make him a t-shirt that just says, "Sorry, woman," on it, and he can wear it. Also, this is my favorite, Wes, please.
What do you need to apologize for? Who do you need to apologize to?
Wes, please. This is humiliating. I want very much to...
Hold on. How humiliating do you think it is for these women? How humiliating do you think it's going to be for Tiffany Lockhart when she once again listens to that video, that Genie video? Because I'm sure it's already been downloaded and re-uploaded somewhere else, because that's what they do, Jorrun. You didn't take it down Friday night.
Oh, I cannot wait to get to the part where Wes is like, "You are not going to shout at me. I don't do that. Do not raise your voice." Because he gets like angry dad, the way he talks about his dad to Wes. Like, he gets a YouTube drop the ball tone. Fuck that.
You waited 2 days. So what do you think she's going to think when she hears that again, and then she goes back and reads your conversation with the catfish? You think you're going to have Tiffany Lockhart's respect?
No.
And then what about all the women who follow Tiffany Lockhart and who don't believe that predators should be able to be within this community? Because that's what they're going to say. So it's not about what I think you should include in an apology video. What do you feel you need to apologize for? Because it can't be my truth. It needs to be you. You need to come out and tell them.
And that's the thing, actually, because I'm so glad I watched that Baked stream yesterday. Because Baked is like ultimate, like, benefit of the doubt king, you know? And he doesn't want to just assume this guy's a creep because he hadn't all the info at that point because the Google Drive had just been dropped. And he was like, you know, if he wrote, like, I don't mind that he wrote down the apology and read it off because, like, they're his thoughts and, you know, if he, that's what's in his heart. And it's not. It's Westmost. Westmost did like 80%. Jorrun added the sorry Sippa and the size.
This is what I did.
Sausage!
This is what I've been doing, and this is my plan to never be that person again.
Yeah.
And remember that the community has heard a lot of that shit from Lauren Armstrong, too. So if it's something that you're going to talk about and you're not going to, but you might as well just go.
Yeah. I just want to be thorough, and I just wanted to get your opinion on what would make you feel better about me, and at the same time,
it's not about me.
Why the fuck do you care about what Wes thinks of you? I just want to find out what's the best, you know, what you think of me.
Would make you feel better about me, and at the same time,
it's not about me.
I just feel you have a better clarity. Well, I just feel you have.
It's not about me.
More clarity.
You know what, dude? I've never had to write an apology video for being a predator, personally.
Boom.
Well, this is a new one from me also.
But it's not the...
He should take his apology and laminate it, because I have a feeling he's going to have to use it a fucking again.
First time you've been a predator, Jorrun. This isn't new for you. I'm seeing things from where there's a girl on a flying genie costume that she made, and you're like, oh, you're in Boston, we should meet. These people are just trying to show off their art, and you're trying to get pussy.
Yeah. Yeah, I was, absolutely.
That's not a sensitive artist. That's not a guy who values women. That's not an alpha male. That's a basement dweller sitting around trying to get some pussy any way he can.
That's like the stake through his heart. He can't be called a basement dweller. That's like the worst thing you could call him. You can call him a fucking perv and he'll be like, oh, whatever. I'm flirty. What a piece of shit. He does want his big bro's approval. And he kind of gets it, but it's a fake approval. But you know, it keeps him talking.
Making weird, leery fucking comments about a girl's tits. Upsets me because I promoted you.
Yeah, I can tell.
Because I told people to work with you. But I'm sure
I let you down.
It's not me that you let down. It's the other people. It's those women that you let down. The women that you've been devaluing. That's who you let down. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
You let them down. And now it affects other creators because now when they want to work with someone, everyone's going to be a little more leery because of Jorrun, who came into the community, had a lot of people back him up and work with him, and then fucked them all over so that he could jack off to Tiffany Lockhart's voice. I mean, even when I brought up the kelp pill video, with all the thumbs down, you're like, well, yeah, I don't see any complaints, though. Are you fucking kidding me? Were the thumbs down not clear enough for you? People didn't like that. That's not what this community is supposed to be about.
Yeah.
Oh, such a broken little yes. Yeah. Similar to Sleep Well. Also, I've just noticed his glasses almost look fogged up in this old face picture. That's kind of funny.
I'm just coming to grips with my own stupidity.
I don't know why it took you this long. That's the issue.
It did. I
You're
was blind.
a grown
I was
man.
naive.
You're a grown
right.
man.
Absolutely right.
And I also find it hard to believe this is the first time that this has been an issue, Jorrun. And I think you know what I mean.
Ooh, the first time I heard that, I was like, this shit's gonna get good. Oh, shit. Because listen to how defensive he is here.
Excuse me?
I said, I
Oof.
think you know what I mean. I don't think this is the first time this has been an issue.
I've been sexualizing women way too long. Over-sexualizing them.
Have you been in trouble for it before?
I've been. I'm sorry, you broke up.
Have you been in trouble for it before? Because it's going to come out.
No.
Never. Never once. Never one friendship lost. Never one issue at work. Never anything. Everyone's just been receptive to it up until now.
Never ever.
Oh, no. Women have said they're not interested, and I stop.
I just don't know what would make you start without knowing they were interested in the first place.
I'm a stupid man. I haven't used any kind of self-control.
You treated YouTube like
And
it was a pussy palace. Like you were going to start this channel, and then you were just going to start banging different. I don't know why you would think that. And in all communities to do it, why this one? Where there are a lot of women who are damaged, and you were even like, yeah, I read that somewhere before. When I was telling you about, when you were talking about the comment that was written, I've heard something about this before. You know why you heard about it before? Probably because someone was telling it to you. That there are a lot of women in this community, not just women, people who have been victimized by someone in their lifetime. Why do you think people were so big at...
He is such a piece of shit. The head petting is just the weirdest thing ever. I would not let that man near my head, let alone the rest of my fucking body. Those poor people. And you know what the worst part is? They have to pay for it? Oh my gosh, it should be the other way around.
about helping out Betty? Because they knew Betty? No, because Betty symbolized, for someone, for everyone that knows who Betty is, she symbolized someone you know who got ripped off, who got fucked over. So being able to help her out felt really, really good. It's the same thing, Jorrun. There are a lot of people in this community who they like making fun of Lorne because it helps them feel better about their own victimization.
Yeah.
And then you're coming in here and helping. What else do you have?
I should have just stuck to making videos with better.
How was Jorrun, like, what was his goal here? I guess to get Wes to write the apology for him, but, like, what was he hoping to get out of... He was like, let me talk about my... Oh, I'm yawning! Oh, how unprofessional. I'm gonna call up Wes and he's gonna see my side of things. Like, what the fuck? I kind of wish Wes was like, oh, sorry. Wes was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Tell me everything, just to see where he'd go with that.
Intentions, just to make people laugh, just to make fun of Lauren. I shouldn't have been. The word flirting is not even strong enough to describe what I was doing.
The borderline sexual assault. I mean,
God. You probably won't believe me. I can't believe you don't, but I have no desire to hurt anyone. I've never had a desire to hurt anyone.
The desire to hurt... So,
that's what it is.
Okay, hold on. You get in your car. You drink 7 beers and get in your car.
Yeah.
Run a stoplight and kill a family of 4. Did you have a desire to hurt that family?
No.
But you did it, right?
Then yet I would have. Yeah, absolutely.
But you did it. And so maybe you had no desire to hurt Molly and Kelp Hill or Tiffany Lockhart or any of the other people, but you did.
Yeah.
Ignorance of what you did is not an excuse.
Oh, stop.
You're a grown man.
Yeah.
Behave like it.
I will.
If you want me to look over your apology video script when you write it, I'll look it over.
That
oh my God,
make
it stop. Make it stop.
That's more than I deserve.
That's the best I can offer you right now.
Dude, that's being incredible. That's being, yeah, That's really doing me a solid.
But I think no matter what, there should be some sort of a apology made individually to some of these women that you know deserve an apology right now.
I am going to start contacting people.
And
Starting with Molly.
And I highly recommend that apology video doesn't drag on. It shouldn't take too long to make because
Ah, God. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Wouldn't it be great if Jorrun was Irish? All the same. Be hilarious.
there's stuff being added to
No.
to this drive, and none of it's
No.
good. And you
I'm
need
going
to get
to-
out ahead of this. Like I told you on Friday, get ahead of this.
Yeah. It's going to be released tomorrow. I can probably get the script to you. No, I can't get the script to you tonight.
Am I the only one who thinks it's weird he called it a script? Like, even if he said I can get the apology to you, or I can send you the apology, send you the document. Script is strange.
I'm sorry to put you through this, dude, and I'm sorry.
It's not about putting me
Trade
through
your
anything.
What is he putting Wes through other than a really awkward phone call? Again, this will be used in my breakup call, because I'm sorry to put you through this. This is fantastic.
I'm sorry to put you through this, dude, and I'm sorry.
It's not about putting me
Trade
through
your trust.
anything. It's not about putting me through. That's what you need to understand. It's not about putting me through anything. I'm really good at writing people off. I don't honestly trust people in the beginning. It takes a lot for them to earn that. So it's nothing to me. It's what you did to the other people that I know and care about, and that's fucked up.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get to the script right away.
Yeah, get it to me as soon as you can.
It's a shame he didn't write the script like he wrote that short story about being a poet assassin. That'd be fantastic.
All right, man, I will.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
Oof. Okay, I'm going to... Oh, shit, this one's an hour long. I'm going to start this one, at the very least. I'm going to stream until 9 p.m. here.
At 3 a.m., roughly 3 hours after the first apology call, Jorrun contacted...
Sorry, one more thing before we start this. Oh no, it's gone. Oh no,
Hey
it's not.
everybody,
Shut
this
up,
is the
John.
rare series.
Here we go. The Danny G song wasn't scripted, and he also said, like, this is where I have to make up the words, and it's like, you wrote 2 lines? What? You said Danny G taught me how to stream, and now my dream is to stream with her. And then you were like, I'm just gonna ad-lib the rest of it. Curry can be an Irish name. Yeah. I know loads of Currys. I also know a lot of O'Learys, and that's why when Wes always says, like, people are going to be leery of you, I'm always like, what the fuck did Leary do? Leave him alone.
Wes most. He had completed the first draft of his apology. What he wrote was a half-hearted attempt devoid of the actual things he had done. On top of that, he was hiding something big.
Ooh, his dick.
Let's listen in as Jorrun deflects, lies, and still refuses to accept responsibility, and Wes most makes him do it all over again. The day was July 6, 2020,
Oh, that's fucking early as fuck. If it was 3 a.m. PST, what was, would that be 1 a.m. or would that be 5 a.m. where he is? Or more, I don't know. America's weird. Like, all I need to know is that there's an hour between Sweden and Ireland. That's all I know.
time was 3 a.m.
There's my boy. Look at that face.
Hey, so, I mean, I'm looking at this, and I want to ask you before I...
This is like when you are, like, in university and you go to see your professor who you don't really talk to every day with your thesis or whatever. And he's just like, I'm looking at this and it's just fucking shit, man. And you're just like, oh, okay, sorry, sir.
before I have you read it. Would you say that 100% of this is sincere?
Yes.
100, and nothing has,
yes.
nothing has been left out.
I could put my hands on a Bible and say I am so sincere, and I want to do my best for this. I don't want anyone to have any doubt.
Put your hand on the box set of I Dream of Jeannie and say that, you piece of shit. It was 3 a.m. his time. Fucking hell, Jorrun, go to bed, you mad thing.
Pretty sure Lauren put his hand on a Bible in court and said that he was going to tell the truth and never talked about MySpace Molly or any of those other people. I'm not a religious person, so I just want to know though, because it's going to come across in your apology video if there's a lack of sincerity, and just as someone who does have experience with this stuff.
Wouldn't Jorrun be great on Dr. Phil? Although they'd have to powder the heads an awful lot because the lighting would not be able for that much shine. Would this be a great segment on Dr. Phil?
I want you to.
I feel left out, Joey, and I wasn't even I wasn't chatting in his chats. But if I was, I'd demand. I'd have to call myself like 4-leaf clover girl or something. But then, yeah, you wouldn't. I'd have to change it to like Nacho Lover 69 420. Then he'd be obsessed with me. He didn't call it his Mona Lisa. That's true. So sincere, so sincere. I wouldn't let him go to bed. I didn't want him to take his time on this, and I was just displaying dominance. Ooh-hoo! I sent him to bed that night with homework. Listen, Wes, you're like a brother to me, okay? You're like a little brother. But yeah, pure beta. If he was alpha, well, like you should have just shit something out and put it out, or even like a twit longer. Callie, you and me both. We need to get into whatever music you call his stuff and start leaving comments and shit.
Know that people are going to pick it apart. And if there's anything that they find that comes up later that doesn't match or that refutes what you're saying is sincere, then you might as well have done nothing.
That's the weirdest compliment ever, Night Driver, but I appreciate it. I like to think there's not a virtual reality. What do you call that thing? Alternative timeline, where me and Jorrun really hit it off and we went for coffee and discussed heritage and Portugal.
It'd actually be worse than doing nothing.
And orbs.
So before you read it, I just want to make sure that everything here is sincere and you don't feel like anything was left out.
No, I think I get everything.
Okay.
That being said, because I want to be as honest to you as possible, I have flirted with so many women in the community, I would have forgotten at this point.
Well, that should maybe be the first line of your. That's
kind of telling. Really damn good idea.
That's kind of telling.
He's like, "Where's my Crayola? That's a really good idea. Hold on. Speak slower, Wes. Hold on now. Let me just type for 25 minutes. I flirted. How do you spell flirted? Is it F-L-U, Wes? Wes, are you there?
That's kind of telling, don't you think, when you flirted with so many women in a small community in a very short period of time, that you don't even remember who it was.
Let me type that right now.
Oh, sweet fucking Jesus. I know Wes said that the only editing he did on this was to cut out all the typing. But even the edited down typing is for fucking ever. Come on, yeah. Caps locks. Very good. F-L-I. Good man, you're doing great.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You ready for me?
Yeah, I did rehearse a few times because, when I say rehearse, I fucking trip over my words.
No shit, Mr. Snoop Jogg on his Underground Way, whoa.
Mm-hmm. So. Well, I mean, I rehearse scripts too. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not going to mean it lacks sincerity or not. I just want to make sure before you read anything that someone later is going to pull up something else and be like, whoa, what about this? I want to make sure that it's sincere. So yeah, go ahead and start the thought, and I'll stop you if I have any questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey everybody, this is the rare serious video from me.
Not a great opening line, and this made it to the actual apology. This is the rare, serious, like, get fucked, like. You know, there's moments where you have to be serious when you're talking about child predators. Piece of shit. And he's just like, oh, okay, people are going to be disappointed that it's not a funny haha. So let me just get that out of the way first, not the actual apology. Gah, you're a piece of shit.
It's probably the only one I've ever done. It really needs to be made, though. I'm going to read what I wrote because that's the best way for me to organize my thoughts and really say what I mean. Please bear with me. I owe everybody an apology. A very big one. It's been brought to my attention recently just how bad my behavior has been, Armand. It's been really, really bad. I've been inappropriate with a lot of people I've called my friends, as well as strangers. More than that, I've been over-sexualizing them. Treating them like meat sometimes, even.
Taken straight from the chat log. I wonder did he just go through it and was like, okay, what did I do wrong again? Oh, yes, meat. Yes. Let me write that down. Let me just... M-E-O-E... Yes, Shin. He could have had, this is the rare, serious video from me, and then the audience could have went, oh.
It's a very shitty thing to do. I have no excuses for what I've done. None. I can claim I'm stupid.
Yes. One more time for the people in the back. What can you claim, Jorrun? I missed that. Say it one more time.
I have no excuses for what I've done. None. I can claim I'm stupid. But guess what? Being stupid doesn't mean your actions don't hurt other people or have repercussions. As they say, ignorance of the law is no excuse. I can say I never meant to hurt anyone, but what do drunk drivers usually say after they hit someone?
And this was taken straight from what Wes said. So, like, that's why I feel bad, like Baked was like, if these are his thoughts, then, I'm choosing to forgive him because I wasn't preyed upon, and, he has my apology. But, like, it's not his true thoughts. He's such a chameleon, but he's like a shit one. It's like when he's not blending in, he's shit-colored.
The same. The outcome is the same regardless, and it's irrelevant.
See, I think and let me stop you because I just did. I think in the beginning maybe you're taking too long with the explanation before actually saying what happened. Because here's the thing. Thing. Who knows how many people have seen that drive in that video of this?
Wes, I'd love for you. I'm going to send you to bed with homework, even though it's the middle of the day over there. I would like you to pretend you're Jorrun and write an apology, and we'll put them side to side and see if they're better. And if you don't have, I could say I'm stupid in there, you're losing marks.
Point. They're not going to want to hear that. They know that you've done something very, very wrong. So instead of 3 paragraphs...
Fuck off, Kelpill. That's so good. At some point he was chatting to me about his origins and the island off the coast of Portugal near the Azores. He readily believed he may be from Atlantean stock and may have hidden psychic powers. He just makes them panties drop. It's the blue eyes, you see. That's his superpower. Jesus Christ, do you think he'd have a bit of couth if he had psychic powers? Piece of shit.
Explaining that, I would just jump right to it.
I would like the apology to open with, I'm a creepy pervert. Anyway, as I was saying, this is the rare, serious video from me.
You don't need to paint a picture.
Okay. Okay, well,
I mean, continue now, but I just want you to think it like when you...
Jorrun the Barbarian and fucking Alpha Male Jorrun and Steer Music. He's fucking... I think he might have, like, multiple personality disorder.
About what you did.
Gotcha.
If you're looking at a recipe, the very first thing on that recipe, if you're looking at, like, the back of a pack of M&Ms, the very first...
Hamburger reference, anyone?
First thing is the thing that's the most of in that recipe. So if it's sugar or whole wheat. And with this, the most important thing here is what you did. Not why you did it, not the pre-setup.
If you need a co-writer for your phone-in apology when you don't even understand what you're apologizing for, you might be a hack. Can I get an amen? Let's talk about some women's rears, shall we?
To the apology. Start with what you did. This is what I did. That's what people are going to want to see.
I got you. I thought it was good just because in the second paragraph I go, I've been really inappropriate, I've been treated over sexually. I thought that was letting people know right
That's
away.
vague. No, that's vague.
Okay.
It sounds like an excuse for an apology. That a lot of celebrities and the
Jorrun rapping his apology might even be better because when he gets to the fast bit, you can just go, I'm sorry, pray, women in the community, and then you'd be like, oh, okay, I think he seems to be genuine about it.
the PR. That's vague.
Oh, dude, I've been doing my damnedest to let my sincerity come through, and I like to be. I think it's long because I like to be real clear. I don't want people to think, oh well, he just.
Yeah, but then he would just turn into Lorne Shin. If he lost the weird glasses, lose the laugh, maybe put in like a few main words, you know?
Shit that out or something.
Uh-huh.
I want people to know that I really thought about this. That's
a 30-second apology that was like, hey, I tried to fuck a kid.
I'm the same, Joey. I've been trying so hard to get trafficked over to Wes's place, and like he's just not biting. He's a sensitive artist, and I've been ready to be trafficked.
And I blamed a lot of people for it, and my life has been ruined because of it, but I'm working hard to try and get that back, and I'm going to therapy and realizing what I did was wrong. That would be something that Lauren could say. That would undo the 12 years of bullshit that he's been spouting. Do you think people would say, God, I wish it was longer?
I gotcha.
Fluff is what you do when you're trying to make a video longer for monetization, but for this, just get straight to it.
If he had monetization on his videos and this was eligible, do you think he'd do it? I absolutely think he'd monetize this.
The meat and potatoes.
Okay.
Wes says potatoes. That genie wants me. He said potatoes. He's gonna ring all his ring dings and ho-hos. I don't even know what they are. They sound delicious though.
I'm going to continue now.
What's a ho-ho?
So why did I do it? Again, I had no good excuse. But actually, I guess you're saying.
Who says I don't have an excuse? Well, actually, he literally well actually'd himself. That's rare. Also, I'm gonna have another secret cookie, so don't blame me for if you can hear me chewing.
That should go out too, right? The next paragraph.
Right, no, keep reading. I want to hear it. Then we'll decide.
Okay, great, thanks. So why did I do it? Again, I have no good excuse, but I'd like to tell you what my thought process was. If this makes someone else realize that they are doing the same things, then it can do some good and help them want to change. In my mind.
Joey, I've never heard of a ho-ho in my whole life. In my ho-ho life. It could be your side ho-ho, though. If you're up for it.
What I was doing was okay. Oh, I'm just flirting. I'm a flirt. If they ask me to stop, I will. They shouldn't have to ask me to stop, though. What if they were too embarrassed and were worried about how I'd react? I've heard horror stories when a woman politely asks a man to stop and he flips the fuck out.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, you know what? I think my phone cut out. Can you start over at the...
Wes, was this on Skype or was it actually on a telephone? But that's beautiful. Hello? Hello? You should have said that at the very end and just been like, I'm sorry, could you do the whole apology again?
At that paragraph, I missed everything. I thought you were getting ready.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, why did I do it? Again, I have no good excuse. But I'd like to tell you what my thought process was. If this makes someone else...
Joey, are you the reviewer in the ho-ho review? Yeah. Listen, I don't even need a P.O. box. You can just rock up with some ho-hos. I'll let you in. This is on your phone. You gave him your fucking phone number? You won't even give me your phone number. You just gave me a really long YouTube link written on your dick in Bic. Not that I'm complaining.
To realize that they're doing the same things, then maybe it can do some good and help them want to change. In my mind, what I was doing was okay. Oh, I'm just flirting. I'm a flirt. If they ask me to stop, I will. They shouldn't have to ask me to stop, though. What if they were too embarrassed and were worried about how I'd react? I've heard horror stories when a woman politely asked a man to stop and he flipped the fuck out.
I'd love to ask him. What horror stories? Expand on that. You've heard no such thing. Because if you did, you'd be like, those women are overreacting. He's a piece of shit, man. He's a piece of shit. I'm getting angry.
I did a lot more than flirting, though. I got real damn sexual.
Hell yeah! What did you get, Jorrun? Come on, baby. Say it again. Say it again now. Please.
Fuck yeah. I did a lot more than flirting, though.
What did you
I
get?
got real damn sexual.
Fuck yeah, you did. Ooh, subtitles.
I
No.
was objectifying one.
Objectify.
How the hell did I justify it? Oh, it's just jokes. I'm a comedian. Yeah, no. There was some of that, and some of the stuff I said was just plain creepy. It was just...
I love... He is doing a director's commentary in the video. It's commentaryception. I also love that, yeah, no. Like, I know you're thinking about that, but no. I do need to apologize. Stop forgiving me right now. I have minutes left of this apology.
There was some of that, and some of the stuff I said was just plain creepy. It was just plain wrong. Period, full stop. Not just on YouTube, and this went on for years. I cringed thinking about it.
All right, so here, I don't, the part about if it can do some good and help someone else change, I don't think the martyr card is a way to go on this.
Remember when Mr. Gigi did a video years ago about, he ranked like YouTube apologies in terms of best apology, worst apology? I wish he redid it now and put this in there, because it would be below bottom. It's so fucking bad.
That's going to get you destroyed. Take that part out. This isn't about you helping someone else change. This is about you realizing what you did and apologizing to people. So helping someone else should not be something that that's some PR shit that's thrown in to make people say, like, if I can change this one person from going out and killing
Gigi.
someone while drunk driving or, overdosing on heroin, then I'm going to do it. That's not going to happen. No one's going to, because if you would have saw this video a week ago, you would have thought, God, I'm glad I'm not like that, and then you would have gone and talked about Molly's tits. Because that's not talking to you.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, how old are you?
48.
And it took you 48 years to realize this, right? You think a video a week ago would have changed your mind?
It is like that, like a child hiding like under a blanket or under a curtain or something, and it's just like you have to pretend to look for them. Fun fact, I once locked myself in a shed and couldn't get out, and people were really, really worried about me playing hide and seek. I was the king at hide and seek. I would smoke your 3-year-old at hide and seek as a 27-year-old woman. I am the king.
Your way of thinking? I'm sure you've seen
not.
countless PSAs about sexual harassment and how to treat people, but you never thought they were talking to you.
Yeah.
And then the other part where you're talking about, yeah, no, there was some of that, and some of that stuff I said was just plain creepy. No, it was all creepy. All of it, because
he doesn't understand that, like, if you say one really creepy thing, the rest of your stuff has to be looked at as, I wonder, was he being funny or creepy? You can't have it both ways. You're not fucking Dustin McFetridge.
as soon as you say one thing, it everything else
Shin, that's how you train. That's how you train someone to be a winner. And also, that'll be fantastic when she's on the run and needs to hide. She'll thank you for that in the future.
Dr. Maurice Wolin could have saved 100 lives the day he goes out to try and fuck a 12-year-old. None of that matters.
Gotcha.
So I did more than flirting. I don't think there was any flirting. It was all like the LOLs that Lauren would throw out. What color panties and bra? LOL. When are your parents going to leave? LOL. You were testing the waters.
That's very true, Wes. It's another way Lauren is better than me. God damn it. Why do you think I'm in Sweden? What?
And if you would have got a sexual response back from Molly, it wouldn't have been that it was a joke. It would have been welcomed.
Yes. Yeah.
So let's, again, sincerity. If it's not sincere, someone like me will tear this fucking thing apart.
Wes Most tearing this fucking thing apart. 5 p.m. PST. Be there.
Wow. I have to tell you, my instincts are
Wrong.
proving wrong and wrong again and again in writing this thing.
Yeah. Well,
Everything that I think that is sincere and shows people I'm for real, you're saying is kind of bullshit.
yeah. Well, I mean, that is
Bullshit, yeah.
the saying that you hope one person learns from. That's bullshit. You don't care about that. You're right now. Your concern is yourself, and that's what your concern should be, not some other guy. Not saying, yeah, if you guys hate me and kick me out, but a year from now I found out that some other guy stopped. That'll make it all worth it. That's not true. That's not what you want. Be sincere.
But it is true.
That's bullshit,
Oh,
Jordan.
it's
So you're telling me
not.
right now, if they were like, you know what, Jordan, fuck you, go away, fuck your channel, and then a year from now, some guy contacts you like, hey man, I was about to, point a time code to some girl's butt and say like, look at her butthole, and I saw your video and it stopped me from doing that. You would be like, you know what, that really warms my heart and makes it all worth it what I did.
No.
Okay,
No, that's
that's
true.
bullshit. Sincere.
Okay. Should I continue?
Yes.
Okay. In my mind, I created this weird dichotomy. If I'm generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get really sexual sometimes. Or, oh, she's my friend. She knows how I am. It's cool. Nope. Wasn't cool at all. Calling yourself a good person doesn't mean you can act like you're concerned one minute and fetishize the same person the next. Sometimes in life, you get a mirror held up to you in your actions. And you don't like what you see. If you're smart, you look, don't wince.
This is very poetic. I think it's very important to point this out, that you can get this type of poetry if someone would find the fucking
Held
book.
up to you in your actions. And you don't like what you see. If you're smart, you look, don't wince, don't look away, but you deal with the sight and decide to do something about it. I'm sure you probably want me to get rid of this paragraph.
What? Hold on.
Fucking ambulances. Wes, did you have any sort of reasoning for putting in fake ambulances, or was that just for yahas?
All right, sorry about that. Yeah, can you start that one over again?
Yeah, this is probably, I'm almost sure you're going to want me to get rid of this, but anyway.
Let me decide that. Yeah, go ahead and read it.
Of course.
Yeah, an alpha doesn't let someone else make decisions for him. He's bad at this, man.
Sometimes in life, you get a mirror held up to you in your actions, and you don't like what you see. If you're smart, you look.
No. I missed the.
Okay, so the main thing was just interrupt him and get him to go over it again and again. That's a good idea, though. Isn't that what, like, police interrogators do, and then they see if there's any changes? Fucking hell. Coming to try and rescue Jordan's career in comedy. Fucking get everything. Fire, police, everything. We need fucking we'll take anything. We will take anything. I think it would be a fantastic thing to read in a monologue class. I want to get the apology written out over and over and over in such small print that it creates Jordan's O face. So from far away, but if you look up really closely, it's just this apology.
The paragraph before that.
Oh, okay. In my mind, I created this weird dichotomy. If I'm generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get really sexual sometimes. Or, oh, she's my friend. She knows how I am. It's cool. Nope. Wasn't cool at all. Calling yourself a good person doesn't mean you can act like you're concerned one minute and fetishize the same person the next.
So are you giving me a lesson, or this isn't? I'm still yet to get to the apology. That whole paragraph is garbage. It doesn't mean anything. It's just more fluff. Like you're telling me, well, this is what I've learned over these last 24 hours. But I mean, Jordan, let's be honest. You would not have felt this way if none of that stuff was released today. So that right there,
You're right.
I would tear that shit apart.
Done. It's done.
Yeah.
All right, so I go directly into the apology right now.
Actually, you know what? Can you read that last one again?
Oh, ideally.
Yeah, just hit.
Oh, this part is fucking painful. Where he goes through the whole fucking rigmarole of trying to get something he just backspaced out. And Wes is staring at it in the little chat box. And he just won't. He just, for some reason, will not listen to the fact that it's just there. Oh my god, so annoying.
Control Z or whatever. It's pretty easy.
What the fuck? What do I hit on this thing? Undo. There we go. Let me see. Fuck, I did delete it.
Oh,
my
you know,
God.
actually, it's still on my screen. Wait, isn't it on the screen
it's
from
still-
where you pasted
Oh,
it?
yeah. Yeah, I'm
I
done.
mean,
Hold on.
that's what I'm reading off of.
Okay.
Hey, hold on, I'm getting a call on Skype real quick. Hold on, okay?
This is fucking great. Oh my God, everyone keep your ears peeled. This is fucking brilliant.
Sure.
Hello? No, I don't know if I'm gonna make the video. Well, no, he's working on he's working on something right now. And I'm gonna decide after. No, I have not seen any new edition. Can you send me an email? I'm in the middle of something right now. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Hello?
Hi.
All right.
Oh, his little voice. He's just like, hi, yeah, I'm still here. That wasn't me. I'd be like, who are you talking to? What's going on? Who da? Who da?
Okay. Hello?
Hi.
All right. Where were we?
You want me?
Wes is talking to nobody, but he's pretending to talk to anyone about Jorrun, just to make him sweat a little bit more. Which is just chef's kiss. Mwah. Beautiful.
Do the paragraph again. In my mind, I created this weird
Oh yeah,
dichotomy.
please.
Yeah. In my mind, I created this weird dichotomy. If I'm generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get sexual, really sexual sometimes. Or, oh, she's my friend. She knows how I am. It's cool. Nope, wasn't cool at all. Calling yourself a good person doesn't mean you can act like you're concerned 1 minute and fetishize the person the next.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you know, I hear it again, and I think it needs to come out.
Okay, it's gone. So going directly into the apology itself. Let me see here. I apologize to
God.
all the women in the TCAP community. I've flirted with so many women in the community, I can't even remember them all. I apologize to all women on the internet. I'm sorry for any time my behavior made you uncomfortable, angry, or scared. That's my fuck up, not yours, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend that it isn't all on me. Your feelings are real, not in your head, and should be...
This is really weird because he's like trying to like give them support for shit that he did. He's like, your feelings are real. I'm the asshole. I know you're trying to fight it, but you're not the bad person here. I am.
isn't all on me. Your feelings are real, not in your head, and should be validated and acknowledged. I've done projects.
I would take that part out. I don't think you need to tell them that their feelings are valid and real. That would be a really good point, because that would be a really good point to bring up the troll that is not a troll, that people are scared to stream and do things about because they think there's some random person out here trying to take you down. And that sounds like your opening paragraph. I apologize to all women in the TCAP community should be the first line that comes out of your mouth.
Okay.
Yes, Shin. The funny thing is that he doesn't realize he's talking to the troll who's made his life living hell for some time. The funniest part is that it's so similar to Lauren. Like Lauren is, like talking to these catfish and like really identifying and telling them things, and then he's like, how are they getting this information? It's like, no shit, dude, you told one person on the phone. Who do you think? Idiot.
And not just the women. I don't know if you're familiar with how sexual harassment works, but if you and I work in an office and you're having a sexual conversation with a woman who, for whatever reason, is into it and is going back and forth with you, and I hear it and it makes me uncomfortable, that's harassment too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, you know, it's not just women who were offended by what you do. You know, it offends everyone.
Okay.
So I think that the TCAP community as a whole should be apologized to.
All right, I'll change it.
And then, well, I'm not saying change it, but I apologize to the TCAP community. And I apologize to all women, specifically all women in the TCAP community. But you need to address the community as a whole. Because, like, Clobber, and I mean, you brought Clobber, and Clobber is the nicest guy in the world.
Gay.
and you brought him into that video with Tiffany too. Like, I'm sure he wouldn't appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, as much shit as he gives Tiffany, as much shit as I give Tiffany, we both really respect her.
Yeah.
She's a really smart woman and doesn't deserve that.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and let's start with the apologizing.
Okay. I apologize to all the people in the TCAP community. I flirted with so many women in the community. I can't even remember them all.
He can't remember everyone, but he remembers everyone's ethnicity. So he doesn't know who he's flirted with, but he can damn sure tell you where they're from. Weirdo.
I apologize to all the women on the internet. I've done projects with some great female.
He's not gay, though, Heisenberg. Like, if someone says, oh, it's getting hot, how come? He needs to know their sexuality now. Now. There's no way. There's no way he's going to flirt with someone who might not be female.
Content creators, Tiffany Lockhart, Danny G, Kelp Pill, Kennedy, to name a few. These people gave me their time and effort to help my channel and didn't get a cent out of me. They gave much more than what they got, frankly. I apologize to them for any time I treat them disrespectfully. The sketches I did with Kelp Pill and Tiffany were way too sexual.
Does he ever apologize for lying? Does he ever apologize for lying to them about the sketches?
With me having them say very sensual things. I've taken those videos down now. I apologize to Molly. I went to her video and commented on how nice she was bouncing. I apologize to the...
He didn't harass Kennedy because she was married. But he probably just went through like his videos and was like, okay, so there's a female, there's a female, there's a female. And he did treat her like he was an asshole to her. But I don't think he actually got got sexual, real damn sexual with Kennedy.
The great Babsby for the times I made her uncomfortable, trying to get...
That sigh. Oof, that sigh is beautiful.
I apologize to the great Babsby for the times I made her uncomfortable, trying to get...
Hold on.
Okay.
There's things that need to come out here. I've done projects with some great female creators, and you start naming them. It's not the time to name drop. I'll get rid of that.
Yeah, maybe not married, because he does flirt with married people, but her condition, her condition of being with child. Jesus Christ.
I would get rid of these people.
Oh, you lost me. Hold on a second, please.
I have done projects with some great female content creators, and you start naming them. None of that's important. That's like when someone...
I thought you wanted me to name people.
I want you to...
Ooh, getting a bit testy with Westy.
Name drop the people. Danny G, and I want you to name drop the people who you affected. You're running down a list of people who you worked with.
Gotcha.
That's like when someone says, ask any of my black friends, Ramon, Tyrone, if I'm a racist, and they'll tell you I'm not. Running down a list of people you worked with is completely, that's unimportant. And they gave me much more than I would cut it all the way down to the sketches I did with Kelp. So, and even I've done some projects with some great female creators. Like, who cares? Yeah. This is not a bio about Jorrun. This should just be the apology and
be a fantastic fucking bio though, all the same, wouldn't it?
About the apology.
I gotcha.
By now, people will know what you did. Like it's spreading. So all this other stuff, all this fluff, is just going to upset people. It's like when Lauren would sit at that kitchen table and talk about deviled eggs and macaroni and cheese, which...
She's the main victim in this Peer-to Party. Fucking $80. And she's just like, please give me change. And he's like, fuck you, you old bag.
Okay, so, all right, so yeah, let's start from...
Eddie Spaghetti, yeah. He's fleeing the scene, and his pants are like ballooning up with air because he's wearing his Big Daddy Dom pantaloons, and they're slowing him down.
The sketches I did.
Okay. The sketches I did with Kelp Pill and Tiffany were way too sexual, with me having them say very sensual things. I've taken the videos down now. I apologize to Molly. I went to her video and commenting on how nice she was bouncing. I apologize to
I think you should be more specific about that. About a video about her bouncing. What does that mean? That's
she was
not specific enough. I made a comment about her body bouncing in a video and sexualize her in a very innocent video. Like, it needs to be that specific.
Okay.
I don't know what bouncing means.
Right. The term I use is, oh, the bounce cam is doing good, which is creepy as fuck.
That is.
Yeah, what a thing to say. You wouldn't even say that to someone on like an OnlyFans. What the fuck? Yeah, in the Kennedy stream she mentioned her baby name and Jorrun asked what ethnicity is that name. Like, yeah, what does that name mean? Like, what ethnicity is that name? Who cares, dude?
Creepy as fuck.
Yeah. And went to a video and commented on how her breasts were bouncing.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I apologize to the great Babsy for the times I made her uncomfortable trying to get face pics from her. I've been way too sexual on the live streams with people like Rhoda's Chew Tootsie, Aerodose, Scarlet Ebony. Then I said, you're a troll finding a group of women who deserve respect more.
Okay.
I apologize to anyone.
This is really weird. This is a really weird thing to say. He's obviously just clutching at straws. But even so, this is fucking weird.
Right there. You'd have trouble finding a group of women that deserve respect more. Why?
I'm just trying to say how awesome they are.
Do you honestly, in your heart of hearts, feel that those people you just named deserve more respect than nurses on the front line who are fighting coronavirus? So is that sincere?
No, you're absolutely right. All right, let me get rid of that. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty or objectified. I apologize for any comments I left on videos where I was overly sexual.
And how about I apologize to anyone who I left out?
Yes.
And know that your pain is no less than anyone that I mentioned, or something along those lines.
Oh my god, the typing. I mean, we never hear about friends other than co-workers, but I guess he considers like his comedy troupe his friends, I guess. I don't know. He never really talked about his friends as much as I wonder what ethnicity his friends are.
And you mentioned the videos that you removed. Those are all deleted, right?
Some of them are deleted.
This is great. This is great, like, burying the lead here. It's kind of like leading the witness a teeny tiny bit. Just getting him to say, like, yeah, no, they're all down. Fucking liar. And Wes knows he's lying, and we know he knows he's lying. Oh, love it.
Well, dude, I'm just going to put all my cards on there because obviously you're going out of your way to help me. So I deleted everything to do with Tiffany, the stuff that I thought was borderline, like the Jorrun After Dark and the sex tips with Dan, I have on as unlisted right now or private.
And what's the reason? Are you bringing them back later? Or what's the reason?
Honestly, with some stuff like sex tips with Dan, I don't think that there is anything there that would be offensive to someone. But at the same time, now I'm kind of shell shocked. I'm not saying, oh, poor me, fuck that. But I'm just kind of
absolutely are, you fucking liar.
Like, if I do anything even slightly sensual, is it like, you know what I'm saying?
Have you heard of Typhoid Mary?
Yes.
Okay, what did Typhoid Mary do?
She contaminated everyone without getting contaminated herself.
She got everyone sick, right? And she was a cook. Would you hire her to cook in your restaurant?
Hell no.
Okay, so do you think that after this situation you should be putting up any sexual videos back up? Or how do you think that kind of reaction is that going to get? Should Lauren Armstrong start getting catalogs for the 12 to 13-year-old girl bikini lines?
Hell no.
Nah, people aren't going to react to all of that. So,
well, what is your personal opinion if you heard all my sex tips with Dan? Do you think it's innocent stuff? Do you think it's just like...
That is really sad, Heisenberg. I didn't know that she didn't come back. Like, I could understand being like, this is awful. Like, I understand why she's gone, but I didn't know she's still gone. It's understandable, but it sucks, man. Fuck this guy.
Well, I mean, the genie thing sounded innocent until what came out came out. So you tell me,
Yeah.
do you think people are going to have a problem listening to anything you put out that's sexual?
That's very true, Shins. And she'd have zero personality because she doesn't need one. But she'd be dowdy and she would just do whatever he says because that's what women are supposed to do when you're Jorrun.
Based after
I would prefer to keep everything.
After seeing a picture of a 9 or whatever year old girl that you're clicking on, do you think you should be putting anything sexual up, Jorrun?
No, absolutely not.
And people, okay, so all the Tiffany stuff is deleted, and some stuff is privated, but you agree that that needs to be gone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Keep going, Troop.
Let me see. I haven't just done this on YouTube. I've done it on Instagram, putting some very suggestive comments on pictures of women I found attractive.
On woman. I do think if none of that stuff was in the dump, he wouldn't have mentioned it. He wouldn't have mentioned Instagram, and he never ever would have mentioned DeviantArt, because I think he thought he'd be pretty safe from people finding him there. But he had to bring it up, and I'd say that fucking killed him.
I'll tell you the one I've quote unquote flirted with. We're of legal age, but I hit the like button on girls who are way younger. That disgusts me, and I've done that. It's repulsive. Some of the women on IG I became friends with or dated.
Oh,
Most
stop. But I've hit the like button of girls who are way younger. That disgusts me that I've done that. It's repulsive. As of when? I mean, because you spent a lot of time explaining things prior to that I've had you remove, but as of when did that become repulsive?
When I realized what I did and how that it's viewed, it makes my skin crawl.
Is it something that you would have proudly told someone about before?
No, absolutely not. No.
No.
That is where he had the barbarian drawings, Dear King, and it's fucking brilliant because there's one where he has hair and they had to redo it. And that's, for some reason, that just makes me so fucking happy that he had to go to someone and be like, can you remove the luscious hair, please?
So you wouldn't have told people before that you were liking these pictures?
Absolutely.
So then you knew that it wasn't okay?
Yes.
So,
Ooh,
but you're repulsed
fuck you, Jorrun.
as of today? They would ask the predators, does anyone else know that you're here today? Why do you think they ask them that? If I'm going to meet some strange broad, I let someone know where I'm going. If you're going to meet some strange broad and you know it's not okay, you don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
So Jorrun, you weren't telling people that you were doing that because of what reason?
Oh, this is like pulling teeth. He's so deceptive that he doesn't know what lie he should tell in case it interrupts another lie. He's a fucking... I'm getting angrier as the days go on.
I'm just a private person.
Jorrun,
Oh, you fucking
you
liar.
didn't tell people for what reason?
He's a private person. Oh, like, how do we know the whaler story? Private person, my fucking arse.
Because it's wrong.
So is that a sincere line that it disgusts you that you've done that and it's repulsive?
Hmm?
What?
Well, no, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
You're not listening.
Is it a sincere line that it disgusts you that you've done that and it's repulsive?
Fuck yes. Absolutely.
As of when? Because that would be the first thing I would ask if I tore this video apart in an analysis.
Yeah.
I would open with that line. Because I want to know, when did it become repulsive? When it was pointed out to you? Because you weren't telling people about it. You just admitted you never would have told anyone.
Yeah.
So when did it become so repulsive and now you're disgusted by it? When it was found out by someone?
It's all...
I think the same, Shin. I think it's important to talk about this guy and get him, like, not known, but, like, just make sure people remember. Because I only recently, like, because yesterday I watched when that Google Drive came out again, and we goof on him so much that I forgot how fucking dangerous and disgusting and depraved and deceptive this man was. And yeah, I think it's important to keep talking. And like, there is, you could have that argument about TCAP in general, that you're just bringing up, and victims would be upset and stuff. And I understand that this is like a more closed in, and it happened to people that are in streams, that it's not appropriate. But at the same time, this guy, he needs he needs to know that this isn't going to be just let go and forgotten, because God forbid he wiggles his way back in, or even to another community. Hopefully now he's just terrified of going into any other community, because they don't deserve him.
Always been repulsive, Les. It's always been something that I knew was wrong. And
Okay, well, now we're getting into another issue, Jordan, because if this is something that you always knew was wrong, and yet you continue to do it, then there's another problem, don't you think?
Yeah.
So, Jordan, you came to a community
Yeah.
built around child predators.
Yes.
You are liking pictures of sexualized little girls in genie costumes. And you're telling me you knew it was wrong, so you wouldn't tell anyone. But now you're repulsed by it after it got found out. Every guy who got busted on Dateline, I'm disgusted by myself. You could shoot me right now.
Yeah.
You actually could put him in Chris Hansen's chair, or a chair opposite Chris Hansen, and the excuses and the thought processes and all that shit are exactly the same. And he doesn't seem to see that himself, and that's the most jarring thing for me, is that he does not see. He thinks this was a mistake, and it's like, no, this is the way you've been acting. God, you're such a prick, and you can't sing. You're right, Heisenberg, you can't sing for shit.
I think that line needs to be fixed and maybe elaborated on a little bit more, because skipping over that but giving all the background about these great women of TCAP, that's insincere. You really glossed over that line, and I don't think you can gloss over that line.
What should I say?
That is not for me to decide, Jordan. But I
Exactly.
think you need to try again right there, because that is not okay. You're admitting you've hit the like button of girls who are way younger. You knew it was wrong. You knew that it was something that could get you in trouble, and you knew it was something you needed to hide from people.
The thing is, and I don't expect you to believe anything I say at this point, the thing is, in my mind, I'm like, oh, that.
Eddie Spaghetti, I completely agree. And also, the funniest thing is, when you do Google his name, his O face is like the fourth image search. So that's always great to have when you Google yourself.
That's all I did, start, finish, was hit a like button. That's it. But of course, with everything that's come out, no one would believe me, and I couldn't blame them for not believing me.
It's all progression, Jordan. How long would it have been until if some 16-year-old, 15-year-old girl hit you up, and it's Halloween and she's in a genie costume and she wants to come over and hang out? You know, Lauren didn't start off driving out to Nashville or Bowling Green. He started out chit-chatting and saying hi, and then it becomes normalized, and then one thing progresses to another. So that right there, that one line is not going to be okay. That just glossing over it. There needs to be an explanation, and there needs to be an explanation that you now realize what you did was wrong, but at the time you didn't think it was. And that, because I'm telling you, if you leave it like that, with people seeing what they're seeing in this drive, that's it. Mm-hmm. That's it. And then someone's going to want it. Yeah, you can't do that.
I got you. Okay. Do you want me to continue?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Let me see. What was I?
We need to make it, 4th is too low. We need to make a day, maybe the 4th of July, where the Google sign is changed and the two O's are just the O face, You know, when they do like the illustrations? Wouldn't that be great?
And then I say something that sounds half of an excuse.
Well, no,
Honestly, what I hope.
Jordan. I just want to hear you.
Hear it?
Yeah, I just want to hear you read it. Yeah, let me, tell you what, how it sounds. I just want to hear you read it.
Thanks. Some of the women on Instagram I became friends with or dated, but most of them had to deal with attention from me they did not want.
Okay, so which part of that sentence do you think is unnecessary?
That I became friends and dated with some women.
Do you think that matters?
Not.
Do you, at all, does it matter?
He's just trying to make excuses for himself, which is not what an apology is. He's just like, yeah, well, hold on, let me explain. Fuck off.
It's extraneous.
It is, and even having to deal with the tension from me they did not want. I mean, that's pretty clear. That's the whole point of this apology. So that's also unnecessary.
So
some told me off. Others suffered in silence. That's important.
Yeah.
So you were told several times that it was inappropriate how you were acting.
Over the years, yeah.
And instead of thinking that it was a Jorrun issue, it was their issue. They were uptight, or maybe they were on their period, or whatever excuse you would have made. But like I said earlier, I said, this isn't the first time. And you're like, no. So you've been told off before. You've been told to fuck off.
Yeah, I have.
And
Sorry.
you just bounced right back up and kept going.
If you heard
How did that work out for you? How did that normally work?
Sorry, if you heard ogre noises, it's because my entire stream restarted itself. I think my laptop is just like, I can't take much more of this Jorrun. But we're nearly there. We're nearly there, little Mike. We can do it, little Mike. The mic is fucked too, but we can do it, little laptop.
Honestly, how did that work out for you?
Honestly, and this will sound like bullshit, but it's just like, well, some of them like it, some of them are receptive, so I just move on. That was what I was telling myself. Oh, some of them.
And that's your sincere thinking.
Like, do you think Jorrun walks into a bar and thinks he's like big dick fucking J-Ron? Like, does he think people are like, oh yeah, these people want my dick? Like, what the fuck, man? You must know deep down that you're a sad, pathetic, lonely man.
That was
and you've been
exactly
nothing
what
but
my
sincere.
mind
You've been nothing but sincere with me up until this point, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure, like, that you're being completely, because I would expect that. I want to give you this opportunity. People want me to make a video about it. It's laid out for me, and I don't want to do that. But my channel is built about predator exposure.
Yeah.
And if you're being completely sincere with me, then I can, let's continue on. But that line needs to come out, keeping the part about, being told off in silence, and then mention that's unacceptable. Why is it unacceptable?
Uh-huh.
Why is it unacceptable?
Right.
Some told me off, some suffered in silence. Why is that unacceptable?
I don't think he owns enough leather jackets to think he's hot shit. Maybe he has more, but we just saw the one with the hoodie sewn in.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you. Why is that unacceptable?
It's a question,
because
Jorrun.
They're not doing it for my kind of attention. They're not interested in some guy that they don't even know coming on to them.
Why is it unacceptable for you, Jorrun? Not why is it unacceptable in a general sense, because most people don't have to be told not to make toast in the bathtub or not to let their dog shit on a floor and not pick it up.
Yeah.
But some people do. But that's not what this is about. Why was it unacceptable for you that you were told off many times over the years and kept going? That's what this is about. This is not a general statement on the world or the public as a whole, and you're giving a lesson. This is why you're humbled, and you're showing humility. So why was it unacceptable for you? Because you're asking people to forgive you. They know it's unacceptable.
Yeah. Because I made them feel terrible, man. I felt that made them feel angry or sexual or ashamed or whatever the fuck, negativity. I put that negativity on them.
Jorrun, why was it unacceptable that you continued to do it over the years? That I'm not asking you to give me that. Acceptable that you continued to do it over the years. That I'm not asking you to give me that answer right now, but you need to write that down. There needs to be something, just like the the line about the kids. There needs to be something there about how you recognize that you were told over the years and still kept going. Why is that unacceptable? What does that do to people? And how did it make you feel? You know, how powerful did you feel when?
I'm pretty sure they do. Shin's koala. Pretty sure. Let me do a quick check on my not shown screen.
You're behind the keyboard and able to say whatever it is that you wanted to these people and make sexual jokes, innuendos, and advances to people. Because, hey, even if 1 out of 100 applies positively, you're going to miss every shot you don't take, right?
Yeah.
So that needs to be added there. So okay, next, I did the same, and then we'll start from there.
I did the same on DeviantArt, sexualizing left and right, so many times I can't even count. I believe the person who, this is the troll thing, I believe the person who alerted people to my behavior is someone completely separate than the person who's been showing up in live streams pretending to be me. I think the two incidents are completely unrelated.
And then that's it. That's all you talk about. That, I mean, do you know what it's like to try and blow a whistle on someone and that person tells people this is a fuck.
Okay, so photos of him come up, but not photos of the oat face, which is upsetting.
Control. Don't even pay attention. This person was trying to make a video and
Shin, please tell me that's a joke. Like, leather pants are never a good idea. Oh my god, I'm just imagining Jorrun in leather pants. He'd never get his big Latino behind into them.
release it to show people and got shut down. Was told to fuck off.
Yeah.
Is
Honestly,
that okay?
Until yesterday, I thought it was all the same person. I was choosing to believe it was all the same person. And now I know absolutely.
Dear Lord. All I have to say to that, Shin, is nachos! Get your nachos t-shirt, Morn's channel.
Which was not.
So do you think that this sentence should be buried? You have people who don't want to stream on their own channels because they think there's some random troll out here going after people. Eurovision thinks that there's thumbs down on his videos because of this troll.
I believe that's true, though.
Why?
I mean, I've had a number of people in the community say, I had this troll. As soon as I start saying that...
Oh, it wouldn't be because, you know, they're just trying to make you feel better and, you know, they're not all being catfished. You fucking idiot. Like, they're like, probably, oh yeah, you know, I got a thumbs down, probably a troll too. Just trying to make them feel better. But no. It has to be the same troll, and this is all a team, and it's a part of a takedown.
Mind you, this was like 2 months ago. It's just like, they're like, oh yeah, I had someone too.
Why would it be the same troll? Like, just saying that, oh, I had this troll 2 months ago. That doesn't even make any sense.
Well, I mean, it's been a...
Jorrun,
I've dealt with trolls.
Perfect. But you're wrong. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you. You buried this. You buried this. And this is important because people are afraid. And you need to let people know that this, I believe that the person who has alerted people to my behavior is someone completely separate than the person who's been showing up in live streams pretend. It's a run-on sentence that means nothing. You need to let people know that some of you right now are afraid because you think there's a troll attacking your site. I brought this on myself.
If he said that, it would have sounded so much better. Like, just those lines. I'm really sorry for what I did to the women in the community. I apologize to everyone in the community. Everything I've done, I've brought on myself. Peace out. Done. Boom. Sorted.
Yeah.
This person is after me and me alone. Please continue living your lives and doing your thing. Like, this person doesn't want, because they mention nothing about these other people, Jorrun.
Okay. So should I not at all mention the fact that there was a separate troll doing very different things?
Read that line and tell me that it doesn't sound like a confusing fucking mess. If someone wasn't completely aware of what was going on, they wouldn't even know what you were talking about there.
You're right.
The person who was alerted, the person who I called a troll was not a troll. It was, in fact, trying to warn people about my predatory behavior. Spell it out that clearly.
Okay. Let me see. All right, I'm going to delete this and type that out. The person who was alerting
Oh my god, the 15-minute typing.
people to my...
No, Jordan, I need you to continue on and finish that part later, and then you can send it to me again. Like, 'cause I got my kid here and stuff, and I'm taking time out to do this with you.
I love the O there. He's like, oh, okay. I guess your kid means more than I do. Okay, whatever. Whatever, Willis.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I have 2 paragraphs left.
Well, get to them, for fuck.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Oh, okay. I have 2 paragraphs left. You'd have trouble finding a group of women that deserves more respect than the TCAP community. Well, you already said that's wrong.
Yeah, you put that in there twice. And I mean, it's such bullshit.
Okay. Let's see here. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams I made. Wait, did I? Oh, sorry. I just thought I got a little lost. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty or objectified. I apologize for any comments I left on videos where I was overly sexual. The old excuses. I was thinking in my little head.
Blech.
Think about that. Is ever something you want to be the case? And yeah, that's something I should, like you said, I should take out.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me say. Yeah, people don't need it.
This is the least alpha thing I've ever heard. All Wes is just sitting there going, mm-hmm, yep, that's what I said. And he's like, okay, yeah, okay, I'll take that out.
No.
Now, I want you to read the whole paragraph.
Heisenberg, are you just dinking with my head?
No, I just totally did help.
Oh, God.
Well, you didn't even finish it. I was telling you that one line wasn't. But again, you pasted the whole thing into the chat, Jordan. So read it from the chat.
Let me see. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty or objectified. I apologize for any comments I left on videos where I was overly sexual. And then I would take out the rest and go to the last paragraph.
But read it, is what he's trying to fucking say.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and read the last paragraph.
All right. Thank you all for listening to me. My time on YouTube has been amazing. Made so many good friends. Had so
I swear he was given like a speech when he was like leaving a job. Like, thank you all for the opportunity. I had a really great time here. I'll carry these memories with me forever. Like, you're being ousted from a community, dude. No one cares if you had a good time.
much support for me and my general talent. I've been accepted with open arms and treated really, really good. It's time for me to step up and prove I'm worthy of that. I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be sexual. It's not like there's a world of things out there to discuss and make jokes about. I'm going to make sure I'm respectful to all the women I meet on the internet and in person from now on. Thank you for your time. I hope you can forgive me, but if you can't, that's fine. I'm sorry.
Do you believe talking about the support for you and your talent? What?
Yeah, is it necessary to be like, yeah, like, thank you for accepting my talent, but I have to go now? Like, get fucked. People were just being nice to you. You think people are in my chat because they enjoy being here? No, it's because they're nice people and they're supporting a moron. A moron. Hey.
Well, I just want to show that I'm appreciative for everything that's done.
But you haven't been appreciative. So talking about that's not going to be a good. So you're saying everyone reached out to me, was so incredible to me, and I treated them like fuck toys. Don't. But now I respect them, and my talent. You're talking about your talent, and this love that you have. You're talking about what you've gotten.
Right. Okay. How about if I go from thank you all for listening to me to I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be sexual.
Yeah, read it like that. Read the whole last paragraph like you just said it.
Okay, let me just take that.
Oh, sweet mother divine. I cannot stand. Fucking Zoe Mov used to have Predator help desk. This is exactly what it's like. It's like, okay, first you have to highlight, then you press backspace, and then you press under to make sure it goes into a new paragraph. Like, Jesus Christ, you should know all this.
Okay. Thank you all for listening to me. I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be sexual. It's not like there's a world of things out there to discuss and make jokes about. I'm going to make sure I'm respectful to all the women I meet on the internet and in person from now on.
Now that part's important. I want to key in on that part. You're going to be respectful to all women you meet on the internet and in person.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can say that with 100% sincerity. If I was looking you in the eye, you would say, I sincerely will be respectful to all women I meet, and the current women like Molly or Mini Syllables, Kelp Pill.
Yeah.
And that's sincere.
Yes.
And so, and you're being 100%, now with the script that I know there's still some things to work on, but with what you've built out, you believe that you've been 100% sincere with me. And this is a sincere apology.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'd be lying if I said that I didn't care about those people, even though I did things that were terrible. And that's kind of where I've got myself, where there's one part of me that cares and respects and is real, and there's another part that's a horny fuck.
Oh, that's a horrible image.
That's something I need to address in my personal life.
Well, I mean, I haven't talked to Tiffany. I'll be honest, I have not talked to Tiffany about any of this.
She messaged me.
Okay, and what did you tell her? Like, what did you tell her you were going to be doing?
So let me pull that up. It says it's deleted. The videos, everything I did with her is deleted from YouTube and my hard drive. The sketch, the rehearsal.
And that's not true. That's the skeeviest part about this whole thing, is that he's just lying to not only Wes, but Tiffany at this point. Like, what the fuck? And it's such a bullshit excuse to be like, I thought private meant it was taken down. No, you did not. No, you did not.
The behind the scenes, everything is gone.
All of it's gone.
Gone. I don't even have a backup or anything.
So nothing. Okay, so I mean, that'll probably make her feel better to know that that none of that stuff's there. And if you're being sincere, I could tell her that when I do, speak with her whenever that is, because I'm sure that'll make her feel a lot better knowing that that's gone. Especially.
He is a clout cook, and that's the only downside to this, is that he probably is getting something out of it. Well, there's other downsides, but like, he's like, well, they're talking about me, any kind of publicity is good publicity,
With the admission of the kids and the genie stuff, like, that's not going to be something she's going to, and you did that. So, like, you told her that, and then, so I have one question for you.
Yes.
What is this?
I love the sound of the Skype message coming in. It's just crashing down around him. Oh, it's beautiful. It's poetic. But not as poetic as The Next Threat by Jorrun Comedy. Get your copy, send it to us.
Because that was just sent to me as the genie video that's been privated and not deleted.
It says authentication error. Please select a different account.
Is the video privated or deleted, Jordan?
I deleted it. If you give me 1 second, I'll check. It was 100% deleted. I will go in there so I can
feel.
make absolute fucking sure.
I can feel the sweat.
Let me say.
What the fuck is happening to my laptop?
I'm not taking any half measures here. I'm not screwing around. Okay.
This part is so cringe. I can feel it in my blood. Oh, I feel it in my plums. It's fucking awful. But yet so great at the same time. Everyone, grab a sick bag. Here we go.
When I go to the video, it says this video is private.
Okay, let me see. Hold on.
So I'd have to say that kind of lacks sincerity if that's the case.
Right. No. The stuff that I have privated but not deleted yet has been the kelp pill stuff.
Jorrun, I'm looking at I have a channel too. I know the difference between a privated video and a deleted video. I'm looking at a screen that says video unavailable. This video is private. That's not what a deleted video would say.
But it's deleted.
Oh, such lies. But it's deleted. Oh, we're going up the roller coaster right now. We're about to hit the very, very tippy top.
Hold on, I'm going to go very carefully because I want to take this seriously and not.
How careful? There's a delete button. It's not careful. Either you did it or you didn't, Jorrun, and I'm giving you a chance right now.
Is this something you're clicking on right now?
Yeah, I'm clicking on it right now. I'm on myself. I was sent the link as we were talking.
Yeah.
Was sent the link and asked. I thought he was deleting these. And if it's something that you're keeping, hold on. If it's something that you're keeping for your own pleasure, even after all this, Jorrun, that's not good.
Hold on.
It is something you'd say to a professor. But what do you mean you didn't get the email? I sent it. You can check my sent box, right? What? How is it not there? I sent it. Like, oh my God, you're a 50-year-old man.
Because that's what I'm seeing. Video private.
Now the new one says video. How the fuck can it say video private if it's deleted?
Because that would mean it wasn't deleted.
Hold on.
Now it's saying it was private. Earlier when I deleted it, it said it was deleted. So, I don't know, maybe get mad at YouTube?
Give me 1 second.
What?
I will delete everything that shows up as private this second. Because this shit needs to get done.
Jorrun, I'm asking you. I'm asking you right now.
Yeah.
Was that video privated?
It's gone.
Jorrun.
Deleted. Completely off my computer. Completely off YouTube.
Well, I need you to calm the fuck down.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's not okay.
Woo!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to raise my voice.
I'm the last person you should be raising his voice at right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You direct all that anger at fucking Jorrun. Don't yell at me.
Okay. I'm sorry, brother. I really am.
I'm going to ask you one more time.
No.
Was the video privated? Because I'm seeing it as privated and that's not cached. I know IT
It was
far better than you. This
Yeah.
was a fresh screen. I changed the IP address just in case, and it's coming up as video privated.
This is crazy shit. I deleted it. Let me see if I can at least try to figure out. Okay. So Tiffany contacted me at 10:30.
I'm looking at it right now, Jorrun. So
I hear you.
I'm telling you that it's upright, that it says.
That's aggressive as well. I hear you. I know what you said, Wes. Like, does he understand what position he's in? Well, obviously not. But, like, even with this fake storyline, he thinks he's talking to someone who's trying to help him. Oh my God, he's so ungrateful.
Looking at it right now, Jorrun. So
I hear you.
I'm telling you that it's upright, that it says privated right now.
How is that possible? Hold on. Okay. Would it help if I changed browsers? I mean,
Jorrun, if you're seeing, if the video's gone, then it wouldn't matter. You could do it on your phone.
yeah.
The browser's not going to matter.
Yeah.
He's panicked. Yeah, that's true as well. He's like looking for any sort of escape to make it sound like I'm bad at computers. I don't know what I'm doing. And then he's like, shit, that's not going to work. Because Wes isn't a fucking idiot. Oh, God, it's beautiful, but so cringe. I don't know what I'm feeling right now.
It says the video
This
is
is the
private.
frustration of someone who is actually innocent, finally. And,
I'm just failing to find the humor in the situation with everything going on, and you're telling me that you're being sincere and that everything is gone, and then I get this while we're on the phone. While you're telling me your sincere statement, I get this.
I will delete my entire channel if you think that's what I need to do.
Jorrun,
That's how serious I am.
I want you to stop
What an alpha male move. Am I right, bros?
asking me what I think you need to do. Because, again, I don't have expertise in preying on women online to the point where I have to delete a channel. I don't know what to do. I know what not to do, and that's why I've avoided this situation. You need to decide what you're going to do, but I'm telling you right now that I'm looking at a video
Yes, Shin, I'm sure he is. That poor fucking gamer chair. Yikes, he has to peel himself off it.
that you said was deleted. I know what a deleted video looks like, and I know what a private video looks like.
Yeah.
They don't accidentally switch between one or another.
And you said it's not cached.
I mean, I'm offended that you would even ask me that.
Dude,
I
I'm
made it
trying.
I
What fucking noise was that?
that you would even ask me that.
Dude,
I made it
trying.
I know
trying.
I know IT far better than you. I know how to create a new screen. I switch my IP. I completely clear the cache in an incognito tab. I'm seeing that this video is private. Now, if I refresh it and then it says that the video is gone, that tells me that now you went and deleted it. But if it stays up that it's private, it tells me that you're just keeping it private for your own personal use.
Oh boy, I can't win. Oh.
What a fucking asshole. He's so fucking, like, he's like, oh, well, I guess I can't win it either way. Like, he's just looking for the best possible outcome. And guess what, Jorrun? It's not this.
Is it possible? Is it possible that somebody sent a link to something else that's currently private?
Jorrun,
Kelso is still up.
Do you think that I'm a rookie? You don't think I had
No.
this link already?
No.
You don't think I had this link already? You don't think all this stuff was sent to me prior to you privating and deleting? I'm telling you that people laid out a blueprint for me to make a video.
I don't think he knows how to download shit. But I don't think he deleted it in the first place from his hard drive or whatever he was editing it on. I don't think. He has no reason. Book was about to cost $16.95 for 100 grams worth of paper with shitty poems. That's insanity. And yeah, the I can't win thing, it just tells exactly what his motivation was to get out on top of this instead of actually apologizing to people.
This is what people do.
Yeah.
They send me a blueprint of everything so I don't have to go and search for it.
Yeah.
That video had already been downloaded and put into a Google Drive. So the Three Wishes video is downloaded and available, but you said that it was deleted, cleared, wiped from your hard drive, and I'm looking at a screen that says it's been privated.
How is that possible? I could send you a screenshot right now of all my content, the back end, everything.
Oh, that silence.
I want to do my absolute best to let you know that I'm sincere and that all your time that you've given me has not been a waste. Yes, of course,
I mean, it hasn't been a waste. I wouldn't call it a waste. I'm having a great time.
I want to save my skin. I'm not going to lie, but you've been going above and beyond much more than I deserve.
Yeah, send me that screenshot, and then you might as well keep working on your script. I'm gonna look into some things on the back end here. I'm getting stuff coming in, so I'm gonna check this stuff out, and then
This is the best cliffhanger to leave him on. Pure sweating as what the fuck did West just receive?
let me know when you're done.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Whoo, boys and girls. That got heavy in that call. I mean, he's such a fucking arsehole of the highest degree. I can't stand him. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna call it. 3 calls in. We've got another, oh my god, 6 to go. Well, 5. And yeah, fuck this guy. Everyone come and watch him get his fucking plums roasted at 5 p.m., 1 a.m. my time, 5 p.m. Eastern or Pacific on whatchamacallit, Christopher Hansen's channel. And it's gonna be such a fucking great time. If there is such a thing, Shin, he is a pathetic fucking monster. If he had the capabilities to be smarter and more deceptive and more manipulative, he'd fucking do it in a heartbeat because he has no sense of decency towards anyone. Oh, God, he's a fucking asshole. Thank you, Night Driver. Thank you all for watching. Thank you so much for the donations I got. That's very, very kind. I need to try and stand up, which is going to take many, many moons because it's a fucking nightmare. But I will see you all in Chris Hansen's chat, hopefully. Thank you, Shin. Thank you very much, Night Driver, everyone here.